Hello. How is everyone doing today? Welcome in. Welcome in. Ooh, it's me. And look, now it's me, but closer. Much closer. Pickle Rick, congrats on being the first to arrive. Welcome in. Smoothie, it's lovely to see you. Hey, Plavka, welcome in. It's good to see you. Hey, Heston. Colette, I hope you're both doing well today. Gene, thank you so much for the resubscription. Welcome back to the stack. Enjoy your emotes, your sub badges, and your ad-free viewing. Sorry to hear you're not going to be able to watch and hang out, but I hope you have a good time with your family. Benet, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. We vibing indeed. Hey yo, Junie, thank you so much for resubscription. Welcome back to the stack. Enjoy your emotes, your sub badges, and your ad-free viewing. Hey, I drew that. I bet you did. Yeah. I put all the fan art up on the opening screen. Parker, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Heston, I have one thing to say to all the people watching the stream. Stop reading, you're watching the stream. You can read if you want to. There's nothing wrong with that. Hello, hello. Hey, Mermaid, welcome in. Are you trying to make my life hard again? It's good to see you. Hey, Tonya. Hope you're doing well today. And hi, Mel. Hope you're doing good. Can we get a shout out for Mel? A fabulous streamer here on Twitch. A super awesome person. Absolutely make sure you click that heart next to Mel's name. Give them a follow. Finished my first draft of my first chapter of my novel tag. Congratulations, Parker. That's awesome. Ooh. It's definitely a good start. I've been thinking about trying to write again lately, and it's so daunting, you know? I have to lurk a while as I'm working grad school stuff. Good luck to you, Colette. Enjoy the lurk. You do need to shut off the stream. Feel free to do so. Grad school stuff's much more important, obviously. Hey, Moon, welcome in. Hello. What's wrong with evil void fences? Good question, Mermaid. Hey, Server Gaming, welcome in. I'm not a big chatter, but I was gifted a sub last stream. Didn't realize until after. Well, welcome to the stack, Server Gaming. Enjoy your emotes, your sub badges, and your ad-free viewing. Yeah, don't feel bad about lurking. I love our lurkers here. But I hope you enjoy your sub. Maybe take advantage of those emotes. if you want to. Alright, so why don't we go ahead and pop open Stardew here. My light seems kind of low. Let's see if we can turn it up a little bit. Yeah, wasn't very bright for some reason. Alright, where did we leave off? I think we were midway through spring, if I remember correctly. Yep, spring 16. I think we did 16 days of spring, or I guess 15 days of spring last stream, which is a lot for a single stream. Can't remember how long I streamed for, but I'm guessing it was a while. Whoop. And thank you all for the hype train. Hi, Leah. Good morning. Thank you for the horse radish. Or you could let me through, though. Hey, is it Dewy Mellow or Gooey Mellow? Either way, I hope you're having a wonderful day so far today. We're doing a challenge where we're trying to collect... trying to collect 999 of every stackable item in the game. So it's everything from the slime eggs to prismatic shards, omni geodes, artifact troves. You name it, we stack it. And we're doing pretty well. We're probably about 80% of the way through the challenge, I think, if I were to guess. Offhandedly at this moment. Evil void fences. That's what you said, isn't it? We're not touching those. I have made my decision. Farm is so pretty. My farms always look terrible. I'm sure your farms look lovely, Mello. We are, I don't even... The reason this farm looks pretty, I think, is just because there's so much cool stuff here. I don't actually think I'm very good at decorating, although I'm going to try and change that in the future. Chunky, thank you so much for the resubscription. Welcome back to the stack. Enjoy your emotes, your sub badges, and your ad-free viewing. How have you been, Chunky? I've missed you. What's wrong with 32 years of night market? That's less important to me as the fact that you can't actually see that they're stacked. Like, how do I explain that to people? Yeah, this is stacked. Trust me, bro. All right, let's try and read your Chinese here. Morning, good morning. From China? I think that's what that says. Or in Chinese. Now, I don't have ice cream now. Interesting. But I want to eat ice cream because it's very sweet. I'm gonna be honest, Chunky. Your Chinese is. I also want ice cream. It is interesting, yeah. I might mention it in the FAQ, but I don't know. My other thing is like, so Mermaid, do you understand how it works? Why does putting it on the map for the submarine change what it is? Wait, no. I'm more interested in the decorations, not the fences, because the fences seem like they're legitimately glitched out of some kind of way. Translator isn't too good. It's just good morning China, not good morning from China. Okay. Well, it actually did say good morning China. I assumed that I missed something. Because I didn't, because this isn't China. You found out because of mixed math. What? How did they find out? Do you have a YouTube channel? This challenge sounds like a banger YouTube video. I do have a channel. I only upload occasionally. Well, let me go ahead and write that down for you. I'd like to upload more. I also have a VODs channel, which just posts everything from Twitch. But if you're interested, Shawneedo made a short about the challenge, and Wallagug did an interview with me about the challenge. And that's on their channels, which is a little bit more in depth. I definitely need to make a video, and I've been planning on it for a while, about like what is this challenge exactly and kind of what are the rules. Just kind of an FAQ video of some kind. That's so interesting, Mermaid. Oh gosh. Hey Lego DM, it's going really well. How are you doing today? I just got off of work and I'm very happy. Today went really well at work. I ran into no major issues, which I guess is mostly typical, but it just feels good when it happens, you know? No student behavior problems at all, really. A few students were like talking when I was talking, but like I don't care about that much. No one caused any issues. Everyone listened. We ran a little bit behind on our notes, but who cares? We'll just finish them the next day. It just felt like a good day. Beyond wiki reading, it's not in the wiki, is it? I mean, they probably have messed around with Smappy before and just happened to see it. But they said it was from, they must have known it was from the Crane game. It's so weird. How would they know about the submarine causing it? Hey Jazz, welcome in. I'd that new sub badge. Did you get it? 16. That should be 1.5. You're right. Oh, no. You're 2 months away still. What do you mean by I'd that new sub badge? It's coming up soon. You're 2 months away still. Tuesday. Let's go ahead and grab our Jade. Doing all right. Learned about the challenge yesterday. I wanted to tune into the stream and check things out. Awesome. Feel free to ask any questions you might have. We're almost done with Jade, which is awesome. We're actually gonna let's grab this sneakily here. We are very close to having enough staircases to get all the auto petters. I imagine this Sunday we'd probably have enough. Technically, I'm gonna go over because I use staircases for other things as well. But it'll feel good to be done with it, right? Did I have a Oh, the Q's crop thing. That's right. I was just gonna keep that for 2 weeks. What'll be the 2-year badge? You'll find out when you get the 1.5-year badge, won't you? I had to think pretty hard about things, but I found some good ones, I think. I commissioned them a few months ago now. Actually, it was only like a month ago. Farming Jade right now on my modded farm so I can get staircases. Yep. That's exactly what this is for, too. Hey, Salami Lizard. Welcome in. How's everything going? Good. We've only been going for a few minutes so far. We're 15 minutes into the stream. And the first 5 was just talking, so... We just jumped in on the beginning of the first day, essentially. We did our morning chores, and now we're collecting jade. When you start grinding for the auto-petters, I kind of want to wait till I'm done with fish, but I might not be able to. We'll see. I might do it while I'm waiting, while I'm sleeping for fish. Because I need good luck days, and I need the whole day, is the really important thing. It's important that I get the entire day. So I can't do morning chores, basically, on the days. And the morning chores that are left are essentially just fish. It's not a big deal if I miss one day of fish, but the fact I have to do Skull Cavern dives, like, probably once a week, at least once a week, I'm gonna have good luck. Good enough luck, I should say. I don't want to miss that many days. Where's Sneakers? No one summoned Sneakers. You know how to summon Sneakers. Chunky trying to convince people to use points so they don't have to. Lovely. You have 4 auto-petters so far. I got more than that, at least. You are distressingly fast moving, though. Alright, Bene. Let's get Sneakers on here. As they should. Alright, there's Sneakers, and we'll put Sneaky on my shoulder. I've done a lot of sleeping. Yeah, I heard you were talking about that. We love Sneak. Alright. Grab this. Oh yeah, I sent you all the T-set stuff, right, Mermaid? You kind of understood it for the most part? Alright, good. Like I said, I don't have all the people done yet, but I've got, I think, over half of them now. Tuesday. Oh, we just need to go island now. $400K. Oh, these are already. Let's do this stuff first, and we'll come over here. Couldn't get it year 1. Oh yeah, you have the seed too, so you can find out where you are in the RNG pattern. You don't have to narrow it down. And you probably know enough about the code that you can figure that out. I don't think I'd be able to even with the seed. I'd have to have Blade's help, or your help for that matter. Due to my recent absence, what were you up to, Chunky? You don't have to answer that if you don't want to. I'm just curious. Hey, we got a tail. Nice. Much learning. Fair enough. Audit been done? No. Not since, well, I was gonna say not since the last one, but it has been a minute. We're doing one at the end of year 40, and right now we're in year 39, so we have a little longer. Did that QB just eat? I wonder if that just ate a golden coconut. I don't think it does. No. Not necessarily, at least. That would be really annoying if it did that. I just don't think Concerned Ape would design it to do that. You want to go to the end of year 3? That makes sense, yeah. Because that's when basically everything's unlocked. You don't have to wait anymore for anything. You're basically working on perfection right now, right? 1 audit a year? They're like, nothing changes every year. I do like 3 fish. It's not really worth it to do for like a fish in a row. Yeah, I don't think it'll override it, Salami. I think you're right. I don't think Concerned Ape would code it like that, yeah. So what? Audit it? It doesn't, like, help... The whole point of the audits is to help me understand, like, where I am in terms of the game. Like, how far along I am in terms of the challenge. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. So I gave this farm to Lechat to go on, to go and like look at, and she saw these 2 melons here, and her chat could not get enough of it. She was doing farm tours, and she was finishing up. I was like, "Do you want one more?" And I just sent her the file. I thought it was pretty funny. You need to understand it every year, but I don't. I understand where I am right now, and I'm not going to change my plans. Technically, I probably would only need one a decade, but I also like doing the audits. I just love wins, melons. Yep. Eat the lunch. What lunch do we have? I like spending 15 minutes scrolling through the spreadsheet. I do too. I don't tell people this because it makes me probably seem more addicted than I think I am. But I spend an unhealthy amount of time just going through my spreadsheet and like thinking about this challenge. Oh, farmer's lunch. Oh my god, you're totally right. Woo! Okay, hopefully that won't hurt things. It was this much. It should be fine. All right, tiny glowing star. Let's see if I can do this without hitting my microphone. Welcome in, Tiny Glowing Star. If you don't know Tiny Glowing Star, they're a wonderful streamer here on Twitch and an awesome person. Make sure you give them a follow if you're not already following. Silly goose, that was stressful. It should be okay. I think the only one I've had to go back for so far was parsnips, and that was the first one, so hopefully we don't have that issue again. It's satisfying and well organized. Yeah. I think like half the reason I keep it well organized is just because I like looking through it, just like you're talking about, Benet. It's like just a good feeling. Well, when we get to once a decade, we'll probably skip once a decade. Once we get to that point, though, Chunky, we're just going to be sleeping away years, so it'll go by faster, by a lot. I estimate that after year 50, probably after year 45, based on my thought process now, years are going to go by, like, once a stream. Probably something close to that. Yeah, I'm just trying to get iridium quality. It's not required for the challenge, but it looks nicer. Good job on the questions, y'all. Yeah. I want to get iridium because it looks nicer as a stack. And it's not very hard for me to do. Plus, I miss farming. This is a farming simulator. I want to farm. I didn't think I was going to miss starfruit, but here we are. I thought I missed one down there. I love that emote so much, Jez. That's probably the emote I'm proudest of that I made. And now that Onion's made a bunch of my emotes, I have a lot of better looking emotes, but I'm still very happy with that one. What are your rings? Welcome in, Tyler. And welcome in, Witch, as well. I'm sorry, I forgot to say hi, Witch. I saw your name at first. I've got 4 on me. This one is Savage and Burglar for killing monsters. This one's Napalm, Iridium Band. These 2 are Iridium Band, this one with Luck, and this one with Immunity. Just depends on the situation. I don't use the Immunity one very often anymore. I'm considering just getting it out of my inventory. A Luck run I use sometimes, but not very often either. Just when I remember. The Napalm's just so nice when you're killing enemies, especially like weaker ones, because they just all die. And then kill all the weaker ones around them. So like Napalm gets better if you're using like Monster Musk and have dangerous mines. Which I try to do all the time now, because there's more enemies. Very representative. It's such a quality emote, you know? Just got a seat on the bus. Congratulations, Chunky. Who'd you have to kill? I feel like I prefer standing on a bus. I feel weird sitting down on a bus a lot of the time when it's like mostly full. Like when I'm standing, at least I don't have to touch people most of the time. All of them? Fair. Is that why you've been gone? Too busy going on a rampage? I also have another luck ring somewhere. Well, actually, I've got multiple luck rings in other places. I should check how many I have total. We were doing squats in PE, so my legs are dead. That's fair, yeah. Especially if you're not used to doing squats. Squats, like, can really hurt. Grabbing all the potatoes. Anything there? Nope. I missed a few spots behind the palm trees, so I'm kind of checking them periodically. So many potatoes, so little time. Alright, on to melons. That should be it for potatoes, so we can check if we... Did we do good? Yes, we have enough. And it just barely, but we do have enough. Okay, stack, 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 stack. Okay, all this goes back with me, too. Need more potatoes. Boil them, mash them, put them in a stew. Something like that. So anyone played Starfield yet? I think it officially comes out tomorrow. But I would be lying to say if I didn't buy the early release and been playing it pretty often over the weekend. I quite like it. I don't think it's going to be a 10 out of 10 for me, but it's certainly really good. I can't deny that I'm having fun with the gameplay loop. Hey, Cozy Vibes Gaming. I hope you're doing well today. Welcome in. And thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome to the stack, Cozy Vibes Gamer. Enjoy your emotes, your sub badges, and your ad-free viewing. Thank you so much for subscribing. How are you doing today? Has it been vastly overhyped? Yeah. I kind of knew going into it that it'd be overhyped, though, Salami. They didn't really lie. I'm pretty sure in the trailer they said it's definitely a Bethesda RPG, and that's exactly what it feels like. Hey, Cat, welcome in. There are certainly some frustrating things with it. The inventory is especially, like, super frustrating. It really annoys me when I can look at, like, a system in a game, and, like, if you gave me 20 minutes to design something better, I could do it. That is always very frustrating to me, especially with, like, a big game like this. But mods will come out eventually, and probably fix all that. So the next time I play the game, it'll probably be more fun. I love this challenge so much, and knowing you're the creator is the reason I was subbed. Oh, thank you so much, Cozy Vibes. I did create this challenge for me, but I know of at least one other person that independently came up with the idea that posts on Reddit occasionally. I think their name is Violet Swan? Something along those lines. Although they don't do exactly the same challenge as me. They exclude certain items, which I've said before is like, I understand. It's totally cool to exclude certain items. Thanks so much. Like, I don't think they're doing artifacts. Oh, to answer your question, which I don't think they're doing artifacts or craftables, which are two of the bigger categories. I don't know about monster drops. I don't remember, but I think they're probably doing monster drops. It's hard for me to remember exactly. Let me get some water. But like all the farmables and the cooking and all that, I think they're already done with. I think they're on year 100, which is crazy to me. They've definitely put a lot more time in than I have, which is a lot when you're talking about how much time I put into the game. Uh-oh. What if we just... Whoops, I deleted the potatoes. That's crazy. I'm gonna move the teas over as well. There's room for teas in here. There we go. Oh, we've missed some tea. Perfect. Now everything fits nicely for now. Until it doesn't. Without mods? Oh, with mods. I see. Yeah, feel free to do so, Cozy. There's already a few other people I know that are using mods, but everyone's going to use their own different mod packs, so it'll all be pretty unique. Hey, Red Records, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. It's going to be a pain to do that spreadsheet. Depending on what mods you're using, ask in Discord about it. Some people have already made spreadsheets using mods, and you might be able to more easily sort things out doing that. Hey, Frazzle, speaking of people who are doing spreadsheets using mods, welcome in. Can we get a shout out for Frazzle Duck, a fabulous streamer here on Twitch and doing their own 999 challenge? Using mods, as I was just saying. So soon after moving here. Leah, it's been 30 years. It's been 40 years, actually. Always beat me. Mermaid's so quick on that. I don't think there's any shame in losing to Mermaid on that game. I love how you all just like yell out each other's names when you see each other. I don't know if that's a Zoomer thing or a my chat thing, but I like it regardless. Having said that, like, Frazzle does it too, and I know Frazzle's not a Zoomer. It's a VIP thing. Hey, don't exclude the non-VIPs. Zoomer OMG. I teach Zoomers, I think. It might be the Generation Pass Zoomer. I'm not entirely sure how that works. Raz is a total poomer for real. For real, for real. That was Cozy Vibes. A guide to keep track of your inventory. I mean, that's mostly what I use it for, too. I've been thinking about... Well, I thought about this a while ago, but making a... kind of like a group list. So if people want to see other people's challenges, there's just like a Google Doc that you can go to if people want to share those spreadsheets, that they're all linked together there. And like what's different about their challenge and whatnot. Look at... We have some zoomies sometimes. It's fine. Generation Pass Zoomer is max age like 8. Okay. That's the rule. Is that how we're doing things? Elder Millennial. Makes you sound like a boss fight. I'm an Elder Millennial. Right in the middle of Z and Millennial. Yeah, my sister is too, Jazz. I'm basically a young Millennial. I'm pretty sure is how the math works out. I think the youngest Millennial generation is like 27, 28 at this point. Mm-hmm. Technically. But then again, there's some gray area in it. It kind of depends who you grew up with and whatnot. And also doesn't really matter overall. I don't think there's a hard fast rule for it, which I don't know if you can hear me right now. So we got an ad going, but Wednesday. Oh, let's do our morning chores. I almost forgot. You're kind of whatever you want to be if you're on the cusp of it. My sister's 95, and she considers herself a millennial. But I'm sure there are people born in 95 that might consider themselves Gen Z. Growing some Q fruit? Yeah, I want to make the hat, which I forgot I hadn't made the hat yet. And now that I have it, I can make the hat. Your sister is 95? You know what I mean, Mermaid. She was born in 95. I was born in 93. Let's turn all these into hats just for fun. Another ad. Ad should be over now, Witch. I don't know why you'd be getting another one. 1943. 1493, excuse me. That's like Columbus time. Alright, we're gonna make some hats. Do you use the beans for anything? You can make shirts or something, right? With the beans. I think this and this. Like 2. 3 because I can't stop myself. Alright, 1 goes in here, because I don't have it yet. The other 2 can go in here. Are the beans used in any sewing recipes? I'm not actually sure if they are or not. Alright, we need to plant over here before we forget and lose the soil. Not that it really matters. Those are not fiber seeds. I'll go. I think I need 16. I'm just gonna go up to 20 just in case. It was 16. A good choice on my part. Go back. Did anyone say so? Putting random stuff in the sewing machine with cloth to see what comes out. That's kind of how the sewing in this game works. Like, honestly, straight up, that's basically how it works. Pretty much, like, most items that aren't, like, rare items or, like, one-off items. When you put them in the sewing machine, they make something. Good phase, honestly. I do, and I'm born that year? Yeah. I don't think the generational divides are that big of a deal overall, but it's kind of fun. It's kind of like horoscopes and things like that. It's actually rather a lot like horoscopes. Yeah, if you look at the list, there are so many different shirts in the game, and they're all like from different just random items. Let me put this perishable tomato onto my new shirt. Some of these things that are in this chest right now have been here for probably 30 years. I don't think perishable quite works the same in this world as it does in ours. Anyone watch the new One Piece show? I'm about halfway through it right now, and I'm quite liking it. Gold bar, yeah. That gives you the armor, I think, right? The iron bar, gold bar, and iridium bar. Magic chests are a thing? What is a magic chest? You mean Junimo chest? Did I hear One Piece? Yes, you did hear One Piece. The live action show is the one I'm referring to. I'm pretty impressed with it overall so far. I'm only about halfway through, I think. They stole Usopp's nose. You know what? As far as changes go, I don't know if I mind that one all that much. I imagine they tried it, Chunky, and it probably looked super off-putting in live action. Buggy does go hard. I am happy with Buggy. More. Lots of cube beans. You have a cat on your head. How kind of you to notice, Vibes. I do have a cat on my head. I'm getting rid of those. I don't think I need them. We have 3 hats now, just in case. We got one. We actually got an item we needed. Alright, speaking of which, let's go, now you and I, to the mighty, mighty volcano. Arlong's a fishman, though. That, like... Maybe, like, it would probably just look super distracting. Because Usopp mostly doesn't wear that much makeup. So like fashioning a nose on there would look like super out of place, I bet. With Arlong, like his whole face is makeup, right? So it makes sense to be able to put a nose like that on there. I honestly don't think it would work so well if they did it with Usopp's nose. I can guarantee you they tried, Chunky. Or like thought about it for sure. Because there are so many references and things that they kept the same, even when it almost didn't make sense to do so. So they wouldn't have just not done that for no reason. They could have stand to make it like a little bit longer, but they probably couldn't get it to look like it did in the show. So they figured, or the actual original. So they figured it probably wasn't even worth it at all. If it wasn't going to look good anyways. We're going to get so many beans today. I hope they don't replace any drops. I don't think they do. Sometimes it feels like they do. They do for geodes, for sure. They don't? Okay. I feel less bad then. Yeah, geodes they do for sure. But good to hear they don't do it elsewhere. I guess there wasn't really a way around it for geodes. If you open a geode and get it, like, you don't really have a choice in the matter. It's definitely the best live action for an anime I've ever seen. But that is about the lowest possible bar it could clear, so I'm just going to go ahead and say that it's actually pretty good. I enjoy it. Ooh, wow, I was going to pass those rocks. Good thing I didn't. Binks Brew in the background. I might not be there yet. I just finished Usopp's introduction arc. I think they're going to Sanji next. I can't actually remember the exact order. Hey, Unknown, welcome in. How are you doing today? Na 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 Bat Rack. Bat Rack. It was the first episode? Okay, maybe I just don't know what you're talking about then. Binks Brew. Can't just enter a stream and say that, Unknown. You got me worried all of a sudden. What did I do? Brooks' song. Ah, that would make more sense. Yeah, Arlong would be last, I think. I couldn't remember exactly, but yeah, obviously it would have to be, because Sanji was at Arlong. I remember now. I'm actually very interested to see how they're going to do Sanji's bit, because there's some pretty crazy things, if I remember correctly, in those episodes. I guess there were in some of the other ones too, and they just kind of rolled with it. Yeah, it's definitely deviating, for sure. I didn't notice any deviations that, like, upset me, though. Just things that kind of made sense, given the situations and whatnot. Like, I don't remember Kuro getting away at all, the Black Cat's pirate guy from Usopp's Island. But he gets away in this one. I assume he's going to hook up with Arlong, too. Because that would make a good finale for the show, right? If they were all there again. Yeah, I didn't go in expecting it to be really good. Unknown. I think that's kind of what helped my opinion on it. I've been burned too many times by expecting things to be good. So I go in with low expectations to anything I'm really excited for. And then I'm happy as a result. Oh, he got told to GTFO, yeah. It seems like to me that he's not going to be, the way they showed him. Also, why do I remember slightly my Discord? Slight spoilers here. Close your ears for about 20 seconds here. But I don't remember Mary dying. Did Mary die in the original one? In the original show? I thought Mary just lived. Like, horribly hurt, but lived. Yeah, Mary didn't die in the original. I thought so. Of course, in the anime One Piece, like, everyone's got, like, extreme durability. And, like, is really hard to kill anyone. So it's kind of hard to translate that into live action. And I'm kind of glad they're not translating that, because that would not translate well into live action. Just, like, straight up no one dies in the original show. It takes so much to kill someone. Obviously, people die, but... Yeah, Mary is the one that gave him the Mary. I thought that was different, too. Was that a fourth bat? Look at this go. Because that's something that does not translate very well into live action that they've got to tiptoe around. Is like, in a lot of anime, like, characters are extremely sturdy. Like, they'll get hit by something absolutely ridiculous and walk away from it. It's like, that feels fine in, like, DBZ style shonen and everything, but it feels really weird in live action. Especially if you get, like, stabbed through the chest, like Mary did. Like, you expect them to die. And in this version, they actually did it. Which is kind of cool. A certain character, yes, Unclouded, I know. I know which character. Yeah, I will not spoil that. That's actually a pretty big plot point. And would probably show up if they decided to... Actually, the character would probably show up. They did a second season. I don't think he would die yet, though. Or they would. No spoilers. No one dies in the anime. I think that was just kind of a trend at that point in time. Like, people just not dying. It is technically a kid's show. Depends on how far they go, yeah. And they changed the story a little bit, like with Garp showing up as early as he did. I'm curious how that's going to resolve, because I haven't gotten to the end yet. I need to get back to watching. I need to reread and then catch up. I really want to catch up. What is Okama? I don't remember that exactly. The Cubians, apparently, according to Mermaid, they do not overwrite anything. They just show up as extra. They only overwrite geodes, which we're not doing geodes right now, so we're fine. So they only overwrite geodes if you're cracking geodes. This is a great way to get Cubians, by the way. Anything that performs a lot of actions. Extra, extra, read all about it. Welcome in, Blade. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. You gonna tell me about my new stacks? If you don't know Blade, they're a wonderful streamer here on Twitch. Awesome person. And a wonderful YouTuber as well. If you're interested in seeing this game being broken in all kinds of ridiculous ways, you should definitely check out Blade's content. I think we linked, yeah, YouTube and Twitch are linked there. Yeah, if you haven't seen Blade's YouTube videos, you will learn things about this game you've never even thought to consider before. You should definitely check out some videos. What was the latest one? It was Mythbusters, Stardew Valley Mythbusters, and there were some really cool ones in there. I learned new things from that video. Me, can you believe it? I can believe it. All right, how we doing on time? Hey, we got a good floor here. Yoink this. Grab this. Look at all these cinder shards. Close to dying. Yeah, this is a really good the CA floor is like a really good one for rocks. They're just everywhere. Oh, there was a guy here. I didn't even hear him surface. Alright, let's go down this side. Yep. Ask Blade. There's nothing that stops these floors from repeating, that's for sure. Oh man, my health. I definitely did not intend to pickaxe that guy. Okay, shame about that floor. Did we end up with 4 ultimately? We did. We did a lot too. We got 4 like pretty early on. Just didn't get anything after. Oh, it's late. I thought it was just midnight. Oh, wow. Oh, it was the beans with the ring. That makes sense. That makes a lot more sense. My brain is like sensitive to cricket noises for some reason. I heard that and I like started freaking out like it was in my room. I don't think I'm scared of crickets. Just the idea of a cricket being nearby is spooky. 8:38. Celeste music. Yeah, Lego. We do, I think we've got Stardew, Celeste, Frostpunk, Slime Rancher 2, and Terraria music. And then a whole bunch of stream beats, which is just like free music that's also really good. Oops. Alright. Let's put this ring away. Yeah, Frostpunk's got some good songs. It's not exactly cozy, but they're enjoyable. And sometimes well-timed. I knew I loved Leah for a reason. DMNC, welcome in. How are you doing today? Good to see you. And Paranormal Peach, how are you today? Welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far today. It is Pam's birthday, aka Parsnip Day. Let's put you away and you away. Scoot you over. I guess we'll keep the beans on us because we're just gonna get more. Have you heard the new Terraria music? I did not know there was new music, Brax. Is it with an upcoming update or already out? Also, welcome in, Brax. Hope you're doing well today. Script is making progress. Glad to hear it, DMNC. Oh, you changed your name. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, let me fix that. Do you want to be called Paranormal Peach still, though? Yeah. I just got to remember that you're Squirrel. That's fine. No, I don't think you've said it here. At least if you have, I don't remember. Welcome in, though, Squirrel. Or Paranormal Peach. Peach? Let's go with Peach. Unless you dislike that. Also on Pam's birthday right now. Random. It happens. I do not care about what people say. No problem, Squirrel. Gosh darn it. I have it too associated in my head. We'll go with Peach. 2 H's for emphasize. It will be with the next update. Awesome. I'll add it to my list. I've been wanting to play Terraria again. I know I'm going to struggle with it so much, and I don't know if I'm ready for like a long struggle with a game. At some point for sure, though. Wait till it has its final update, version 2 final. For real this time. I'm kidding. I love the game so much. I'm glad it's still getting updated. 2 H's because someone already had 1 H. Have you told them why would you take my H? Because that's what I would say. DM them. Happy Bear suggested I go by Norm. Norm sounds like such a forgive anyone named Norm, but it's like such a boring name, right? Because it feels like it's short for normal. I don't know if it's bad to have a boring name though. It's just I don't think I'd want to be called Norm, I guess would be my point and all that. What are we at? For what? Red Records? Jade? We should be pretty close. I'll check on Sunday when I get my new staircases. Because right now it's just in Jade form. I'm offended my son's name isn't normal. You mean it's not, like, literally normal? Or it's not metaphorically normal? Metaphorical isn't right either. Boring names are not fun. Okay, fair enough. I would say that, like, no names are, like, boring, but there are some that stick out as, like, that doesn't seem like an exciting name. Then again, if you go too far in the other direction, then it's probably not a great idea either. The ones that really get me are, like, the common names, but, like, the slight misspellings on common names. It just feels so unnecessary. It's okay to just call them Aiden. You don't need a Y in there. Don't name your child after a city. I would agree with that one. Don't tell that to rock bands, though. They missed the memo a long time ago. I am fully joking. I have no children. I would have believed you, Peach. I would have. You could have lied to me. Don't tell Paris Hilton. Paris is a pretty common name. What are some other common city names that are given to people? Like, it's not like you're going to call a child New York. But there's got to be, like, some other ones. Normal Peach Jr. Dallas? I don't know if I've ever seen Dallas before. Charlotte, yeah, that's... I feel like it's the opposite, though, Witch. I feel like Charlotte was the name before the city was the name. Like, it's named after a person. I knew someone called Brooklyn. That one I think I've heard before. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be named Brooklyn. Unknown. I can probably guess. Hold on. Nick or Luke? Is that the only one? Is my guess. You don't have to say, though. Also, Captain Smite. Wait. I've been calling you Captain Smite, right? Okay. For some reason, I just read that as camping site. I'm like, that's not what I call you. Hold on, I just got text. That is a funny text. Someone just sent me their Baldur's Gate 3 character. Oh, Jackson. Again, I think that was a name first, right? I'm not an English-speaking country. Okay, that would definitely not make it Nick or Luke. Those are by far the most common names that I come across as a teacher. And Georgia in general. Wait. It's named after Queen Charlotte. Yeah. Brooklyn, definitely. Yeah, I've definitely heard Brooklyn before. I can't think of many others, though. Like, I don't know anyone named Seattle. Or Detroit. Heaven forbid. Chicago seems possible for a name. Though I don't think I've heard it myself. I could see it happening. I've heard Savannah before. Hey, Sam. Welcome in. I've heard London. Yeah. London Tipton. We all know London. From The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. What are some underutilized city names as person names? What's the name of a city you'd like to call or be called as a person name? I gotta go and eat and write. Good luck to you, Parker Reeds. Thanks so much for hanging out today. Have a fabulous rest of your day. West Chicago is the best name. Austin? Oh yeah, Austin, definitely. Sydney. Oh, Sydney's a very common name. Did I ever tell the story of the 3 Sydneys? I was working at Little Caesars, and we had one Sydney working there, and then we were still hiring people. So we hired another girl named Sydney. They're both like blonde girls in high school. At the time, I was just out of high school, so we're still hiring people. And my manager, who's like the hiring manager at the time, was like looking at a new person, like interviewing them, and then on the sheet it says, the hiring sheet, it says, she's really good, but her name is Sydney. I don't know if we can. It's just another blonde girl named Sydney. I don't think we hired her, partially because of that. Unfortunately because of that, but it was just very funny to me. Because it was going to get way confusing if we did that. It's a pretty small restaurant. Flint? Yeah, Flint's actually a not uncommon name for people. Stockholm? I don't know if I would name someone Stockholm just because of the name association with the syndrome. Change your name back. Change your name, then come back to us. I can see it. German city names don't work like this. Imagine naming your child Baden-Baden. I mean, like, Zurich and Munich, those sound like names to me. But I don't know that much German, so... Berlin. What are the other cities in Germany? I'm out already. Berlin doesn't sound like a name, but that's because I know it as a city. But I can see Zurich and be like, oh, that's a name. Like, I could believe that. Rhine? Rhine sounds like a name. Sounds like my name. Zurich isn't particularly German. It's a city in Germany, isn't it? Name your kid Frankfurt. I mean, if you split those up, either works fine on its own. Together it's kind of weird, but Frank and Ford don't seem like perfectly reasonable names. It's Swiss, not German? Oh, okay. Shows what I know about things. And the name Vienna? Oh yeah, Vienna is like actually a name. That's not German though. Hey, River of Hearth, welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. We're doing a challenge where we're collecting 999 of every stackable item in the game. And right now we're gonna go into the mines and blow everything up. Because I said so. Now, we need some artifacts that are very common in the dirt of the mines. Actually, very uncommon in the dirt of the mines. But if you blow up it enough, you can get them. Met on the flight to that city. I am not comfortable with naming people after, like, things I was doing when I thought of the child. Or... oh no! Not this floor! Okay, I guess we're just killing stuff. No, I should go to, let's go to 13. Yes, do not call a child that, mermaid. Florence? I would not want to be a child called Florence. I'll say that much. Uncommon means you gotta look harder? That might be true. Dude, there are so many. That's my fault, I guess. I did drink the musk. They all just die instantly. I love it. Vienna? I've heard it as a name before, I think. It's like, I could imagine that being a pretty name, yeah. Vienna doesn't sound like bad for a name at all. I'm so used to going to 50. We gotta go to 10. We can go deeper, but I think 10 is ideal. Fenchurch? Is that a city in New Zealand, Blade? Any other New Zealand city names that would be good for people names? I can't think of any, but I know like 2 cities in New Zealand. Sydney? Australian ones seem pretty good overall. Name your child Perth. Or Tasmania. You know what? Tasmania does not sound like a bad name if it wasn't already associated with, like, Looney Tunes. It sounds like a kind of exotic name, doesn't it? It was named after the Fenchurch Street Railway Station. I feel like you gotta go one deeper than that, Blade. What was that? What was the railway station named after? The city? New Zealand also has, like, 4 people? Well, then one of them's in my chat right now. And I'm proud to host 1/4 of the New Zealand population in my chat. Ah, okay. Is that from the first book? Gosh, you're just reminding me I need to reread that first book. It's been a while. A long time, actually. I just started a new Stephen King book today, so it'll be a while before I get to another sci-fi. So long, and thanks for all the fish. I know that one. I think the line that absolutely sold me on that book was, I think it was toward the beginning, and it said, "The spaceships hung in the sky, much like bricks don't." And I just knew I was going to love the rest of the book in its entirety. Just something about that line was so funny to me. That's the one that stands out as memorable to me all this time later. Oh, now you made me want tea, Blade. It tasted almost, but not entirely, exactly unlike tea. Beautiful. I only read the first one. What can you get from this floor? Apparently nothing. But I'm supposed to be able to get strange dolls. Unfortunately, I can't get dwarf gadgets. Whoop. Almost missed you, bud. I'll take your Q gem. But the strange dolls are more important. You got yelled at once? If anyone yells at you for not seeing a piece of media, they're very clearly not good at getting you to do stuff. Like, wouldn't you want to encourage someone to go see it? I feel like yelling is the worst thing you could do in that circumstance. I would highly recommend it, though. It's just a really enjoyable book. There's also a movie, which I've heard is pretty accurate. Maybe not accurate, but pretty enjoyable, even if it's not completely accurate. We watched the movie. There you go. I do want to pick up the audiobook, because it feels like it's one that I would re-listen to occasionally. It's just like a very easy listen to. We're getting pretty unlucky with these strange dolls, it feels like. Hey, Farm Warp Totem. I'm sorry, Rain Totem. There we go. Look at that geode bounce. Whoops, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. 10. I should keep my eye out for rainbow shells too, but I doubt I'll be that lucky. I'm only seeing a few floors. It warps rain to the farm. That's technically true. Should be called just a cloud totem. It actually sounds really cool. Not like in terms of usefulness. I just like the name Cloud Totem. It seems extremely unnecessary for me to be killing all these enemies, but it feels good, so I can't stop myself. I would like one strange doll, please. Validate my choices. got some door scrolls, so it hasn't been useless. It just feels rather unfortunate that I haven't gotten anything else. This is what it's gonna feel like once dwarf gadgets are gone. Look at those crabs partying. You gotta enter the crab gates by waddling. You shall not pass. Skitter, skitter. Welcome in, Blink. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far today. Lovely to see you. How are you on this fine... What are we at now? Tuesday? I think we made it to Tuesday. Congrats, by the way. To all of us. If you don't know Blink, Blink is a top-tier, wonderfully awesome streamer here on Twitch. If you want to have just a good time hanging out and chilling in a stream, you cannot go wrong hanging out with Blink. And you should be following Blink if you're not already. Blink is the stream I go to when I want to chill out. I thought it was Wednesday. I legit just marked my calendar. Time is weird, isn't it? Congrats, Lego. That's awesome. I used the Cloud Totem, and now there's a weird guy here telling me that I have to beat Sephiroth. Wait, that's not Cloud. That's, crap, who is that? Titus. That's Titus, not Cloud. Dang it. I don't remember what Cloud sounds like. Something, I assume. I've only played 10, so my knowledge of Final Fantasy is not very good. This danger level 1 or 2? This is level 1. Iridium Needle? It's in the club spot! Do you mind 50 runners ever get PTSD from seeing a club just out of bounds, even if you have a magnet ring now? Hey, we got one. Drinking my first cup of coffee at 4 p.m. and playing some Do Next to You, Cat Jam. Awesome, awesome. Glad to hear it. What you doing in Stardew, Blink? I'm curious, if you don't mind me asking. I also just now noticed that Starfield, which is the game that just came out, and Stardew both start with Star. I don't know how. I just realized this now, but that's basically where my brain's been at this week. I like how we have over 500 red scrolls. I've been throwing those away more than the other ones here. Brittany, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's lovely to see you. I have so many cherry bombs. Oh my goodness. Oops, I need those still. If you don't know Brittany, Brittany is a wonderful streamer here on Twitch. Fabulous person. You should absolutely give them a follow if you're not already following them. Casual Farm 17 Spring Year 1. Just doing. There we go. I said it backwards for some reason. You ever just read left to right to see what it feels like? Color the sun purple. Hold up spork. Exhausted. Only one more day to my break after 10 days straight of work. Brittany, oh my goodness. Power through. I'm so sorry to hear you got to work for 10 days straight. That's a lot. Oof. One day left though, and then you'll be free. For at least a little bit, I hope. Ah! Use that. Use the boost to get through. Oh, I should definitely... Okay, hold on. I'm thinking about sound alerts to add to the channel. I think some from Star Fox 64 would be really good. Slippy, get back here! You've got a bogey on your tail. Fox, help me! Something about those games' voice lines, they're so iconic. I don't even think it's because they're good. I just think they're just like very memorable. It's like super easy to remember them. I found the target. Try to keep up. My brother and I used to play that on split screen. It's such a good game. Is it remastered for Switch? It absolutely should be if it's not. I would definitely pick that up for Switch. It's probably available on that Nintendo, like, whatever it's called, that lets you play N64 games, huh? Ooh. I don't think there's any excuse for making you work 10 days straight. Ah, it is available. You played it at home the other day in GoldenEye? Oh my gosh, GoldenEye is such a crazy fun game. Back when controllers didn't even have analog sticks. At least not really. Or 2 analog sticks, so you couldn't even aim up or down. And yet it was still one of the most fun shooters of all time. I played the heck out of Time Splitters 2. That was for GameCube, though. Not N64. I think N64 was slightly before my gaming time. I still had one and played it, but I wasn't like super obsessed with it like I was with GameCube. Aiming is still trash, yeah. It's certainly a different experience, that's for sure. Rainbow Trout's almost ready. So is Red Mullet. Bum, bum, bum. It's still only 4 hours a week, yeah, but I feel like you have to have a day to rest, right? Like, not having a day off for 10 days straight just feels like wrong, right? I feel like you just need decompression time, and I don't know if you can fully decompress on a day where you still have to work. At least I can't, personally. Alright, chat. What's your favorite N64 game? Oh, it's a walnut dresser. I've done 5 weeks straight? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry to hear that, Mama K. Doom? Was Doom on the N64? I'm sure there was a version of it. Huh. I didn't actually think about that. It's draining, yeah, I bet. Like, even when I worked in food service at Little Caesars, I don't think I ever worked more than, like, a week of straight days. Maybe, like, once or twice. But certainly not more than 10 days. Yeah. Young people really push themselves hard. In some ways, it's like partially you can handle it a lot better when you're younger, but at the same time, it can't be great for your mental health. You definitely don't have to sleep as much, though. There was a port. I assume there would be. Unknown. I haven't heard of it, though, so it must not have been that successful as a port. Pokemon Snap and Mystical Ninja? Wait, is that the same Mystical Ninja that I'm thinking of? Is that the one where you, like, look for, like, the dolls? And, like, you eat the, oh god, what's it called? The Takoyaki that, like, gives you new health or levels up your health. And then you fight in a giant robot. Is that the one I'm thinking of, Blink? I played the heck out of that. I didn't get very far, though, because I was really bad at it. Pokemon Snap was a really fun game, though. The ninja had blue hair. Yes, that's the one, Blink. It had such good sound effects. I can still remember them all. Hey! Oh! Oh my gosh. I played that one so much. They don't make RPGs like that anymore, that's for sure. I loved that game. You know, there was like 4 characters. My cousin had to unlock the 4th character for me because I couldn't figure it out. Apparently you had to like point cameras at different places or some weird thing, I remember. It had like music playing during like the giant robot fight. It was just like such an earworm. I kept wanting to replay the giant robot fight. I remember the graphics being so good, but if you look back at it now, it's like so cheesy. Yeah, it's just such a... You climb Mount Fuji toward the beginning. I remember doing that like dozens of times. Yeah, I was really young too, Blink. I was not good at games back then. I think you're right. I think I did that opening section like a whole bunch of times where you climb the, Whoops. You climb Mount Fuji. I think that's how it starts. I remember doing that a whole lot of times. I assume it's Mount Fuji because it's like just a tall mountain, but in Japan. Gosh, I'm bringing back all these memories now. Later in life, I think I came back to that game and got a lot further, but I still never beat it. Gosh, if it's available on Switch, I kind of want to see if I can beat it now. There's guides and stuff now you can look up, at least. Yeah. I don't think that was a super popular one, so I wouldn't hold my breath on it, but hopefully. They have some other not super popular games on that Nintendo 64 feature that I've seen before, though, so maybe. I like so vividly remember some scenes in that, like the first boss and like how to defeat it. I'm like remembering it all now. Oh my gosh. I would have like such a nostalgia trip if I played that today. You're the first to know what game I was talking about? Yeah. I don't know how I ended up with it. I didn't even get Mario 64. I don't think my parents like knew much about video games and like what was popular, or they bought me the cheap ones on purpose because I didn't care. That changed with GameCube because I knew it was popular once GameCube came out. But yeah, I did not play Ocarina of Time until I got a GameCube, and they had the disc version for GameCube. Or Mario 64. I think we had it, but I just barely played it. I played a lot of Melee. I'm not Melee, sorry. Just the original Smash Bros. I didn't play like a lot of popular GameCube games. I mean, N64. My gosh, I'm getting confused. I remember playing Majora's Mask at a friend's house and really enjoying it, but like not really wanting to buy it or anything. Back when you could rent games. I think you can still rent games, it's just not as popular. I think you can get games from like your library, especially like a Switch. I haven't tried that, but like I imagine you could. Actually, are you allowed to do that? Maybe you're not allowed to do that. Yeah, I don't know if games are transferable anymore. Redbox, yeah. Redbox was around for a while. Gosh. Why the heck are blockbusters so nostalgic? You kind of forget, like, all the times they ripped you off. And you remember, like, oh, I just remember getting movies to watch with the family, right? It was, like, very different when you'd watch movies with your family back then, I feel like. Like, being able to go to a physical Blockbuster and browse what you wanted to watch that week. Just, like, such a different experience. That's why physical copies matter, yep. Seb doesn't move? Seb moves 3 times, I think. I have not actually done it myself yet. But I think Wickedy actually found out that there's 3 different gifts for Seb. And I'm pretty sure Wickedy did it, like, blind, not fully understanding how it worked. This was back in the Wild West days of T-sets. So I think 3 tiles. I think he moves across them like twice, though. At least it isn't Pierre, yeah. Pierre, I think Pierre's the only one who does not move at all. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I think Pierre's the only one who doesn't move. I've done most of the hard ones. I think Alex moves the most. And then Abigail's pretty close as well. Kent moves quite a bit too, but not like in an annoying way. I've had to do Alex twice now. Mr. I want to go work out. Cover 400 tiles in order to go work out. That was fun. Hey, Wodamoda, welcome in. It's good to see you. It has been a while. Hope you've been well. Lovely to see you. I think I just said that. Come here, Flame Boy. Beat Hammer. It's a time zone thing? No, I totally get it. Don't need to justify it or anything. If you can't be here for whatever reason, that's totally fine. I was on my life elixir. I'm pretty sure that bomb was not guaranteed to kill me every time. I think I had 19 health. And it did 19 damage. Ah. It's still daytime? Yeah, I know, Willie. Come on now. You know how long I've been here? 3 items. Alright, right back in we go. 3 items that don't matter. I think we were only on like floor 5. Let's try not to die this time. I think that's going to be my overarching goal. I don't think I left myself any enemies to boost off of either. So it's going to be a bit of a walk, unfortunately. Why can't I go 5 floors in? Where's that shortcut? We also didn't get a mushroom floor today. The timing feels so slow on that. Oh, I can boost off you. Alright. Less dying this time, perhaps. Okay, we were only on floor 4. Dang it, corner. Another Dragon's Tooth. We do have 1 mummified bat today, so it isn't a total wash yet. Hit correctly, thank you. Oh, there was a thing next to it anyways. Hey, Audrey, it's good to see you. How are you? It has been a minute, hasn't it? How have you been? What are you doing in the volcano? What am I not doing in the volcano is the better question, right? No, we're here for mummified bats, dragon's teeth, cinder shards, and magma caps. There they are. All of those things are still needed for stacking. Mummified bats, I think, is the main one, because everything else I can get another way. Well, not magma caps, but I'll be done with magma caps long before mummified bats. It will not be particularly close. There we go. How have you been, Audrey? It's good to see you. Drop a bomb. I guess I'll take that. Dude. That was a mean slime. Did you get anywhere with the crane game thing? I guess by get anywhere would be, as far as I know, we're going to need to do it. And I think my solution is going to be a macro. Because otherwise, it's so much work otherwise. It's not worth doing it every single time, just me. I'll have to think about it more, but I'm pretty sure that's the solution right now. I wish I had a better solution. But I'll have lots of breaks to do it. I just got to get it ready by the time we're done with, well, actually pretty soon here. Oops. That one. Because we're about halfway done with our gambas. Skep schedule is actually different for me versus you. Ah, you have to wait until you've got the finalized schedule. I see. Busy with the job that made it so I couldn't catch a stream for a year. I'm sorry to hear you're busy with the job, but I'm really glad to see you. Yeah, I hope you can make it back occasionally as well. You don't have to if you're too busy. Like, don't feel bad about it at all. But I would like to see you, if only selfishly. T-sets, fiddleheads, bats. It's all part of the plan. The very, very long plan. I am about to send out ads in a little bit. I apologize to any of you adders. They will be done after a minute after they start at most. So hopefully they're not too distracting. We're just going to be finishing off today in here. He actually moves earlier if you don't have 6 hearts. Interesting. Is it worth waiting for? Probably not, right? No bats over here. I mean, it's probably worth it not to be married during the long sleep, at least. He moves at 2 p.m., which is too late. Oh, okay. So he moves earlier if you don't have 6 hearts. Interesting. So it's actually 0 checks for me on Sebi, huh? I can also artificially reduce his happiness, his friendship. I don't know if that'll change it retroactively, though. Does he constantly keep his new schedule now? Now that I've had the cutscene? Even after I reduce it? What if I bet if I erase his memory, it will fix it. Yeah, drain his friendship to change the schedule. There might be some cases where that's actually useful. Like there. Oh, he moves at 3 p.m. Okay, so there are no checks at all? See, I seem to recall that, of course, this is a Wikidee video from a long time ago, that he moves, like, from his bed to his computer, and then from his computer to somewhere else, and that counts as, like, 3 tile moves. Oh, my health. Jeez, I should probably stop dying so easily. Okay, so he doesn't move until 2. Huh. This was a while ago, though, so it might have just been misunderstood. Oh, time to go. You check the game files. Alright, we're not going to be able to get to the rare chest, sadly. So let's just clean up our inventory before the changing of the guard. Sounds like it's raining outside, but I very much doubt it's raining. Alright, passed out. It is 90 degrees outside. Maybe it is raining. Feels like it's needed. The last death throes of a very hot summer. What are the iridium ore machines actually called? These right here, the deconstructors. These are deconstructors. I'm putting desert warp totems into them, which then deconstruct for iridium. Because I can trade Omni Geodes for desert warp totems for basically free. Because they come from the statues there. So normally it probably wouldn't be worth it, but because I can get so many Omni Geodes for like no cost, it ends up being worth it for me. I got nothing left to do with the Omnis. This is the most effective way to make money from Omni Geodes for sure. Not even effective. It actually is the most profitable thing you can do, but it requires deconstructors and a lot of Omni Geodes to make use of. Ooh, congratulations, Colette. Get your rest. Grad school can definitely be a tricky endeavor. I'm considering going back for my master's in physics. I kind of want it. I still kind of want to teach high school, though. I have a while to think about that. Yeah, but you can use any geodes for that. Oh, I see what you're saying. Turning them into troves and predicting it. Yeah, technically, that would be more profitable. You're right. I forgot about that. Well, most profitable without using the seed, we'll say. Without using the predictor. I'm a bad influence. I don't think telling me to go back to school is a bad influence. I think that's probably a good influence, if I were to guess. Genetic counseling? Ooh, that sounds cool. Will you be streaming Webkins? Hey, Mew Mew Ichigo. I like it more than Stardew Valley. I don't think I've ever played Webkins before. Thank you for the suggestion, though. I'll take it into consideration. Webkins. Huh. Yeah, I don't know what that is. You stream Neopets, thanks in advance. I never actually played Neopets. I think my sister got really into it. So it was around that time. I didn't get very involved. I think when I was on the computer around that time, I was playing games on like CartoonNetwork.com or whatever. I remember there was a Kids Next Door game that I really enjoyed. I played the heck out of it. You actually know Cartoon Network? What do you mean I actually know Cartoon Network? It still exists, I assume. Cartoon Network's my childhood. Was it online? Yeah, I thought Neopets was too, wasn't it? That was like part of a website. Cartoon Network Gaming. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I went there a lot. And then I discovered, I think after that, the next era was like the mini clip addicting games, Newgrounds era. Newgrounds was around before that, but I was too young to understand it exactly. But then I got into my Newgrounds and E-Bombs World. Does anyone remember E-Bombs World? I used to go to that all the time. Adult Swim is airing old Cartoon Network shows right now. K&D isn't among them. Ah, that's awesome that it's airing Billy and Mandy, though. Wait, like Adult Swim, the website? Ooh, I might have to check this out, Mew Mew. That sounds like a good time. Good, good. Yeah, should be good. So I know Adult Swim has a website that airs stuff. I assume that's what you're referring to. Ooh, my neck needs good cracking. Dexter's Lab ping pong? I don't remember that, but that sounds like awesome. Hey, Volcani Bros, welcome in. Good timing, by the way. We're just now entering the Volcani. I think there's an O in it, but who knows. Something is missing from the stream. What's that, Wodamoda? Tell me. Oh yeah, we're trying to collect 999 of every stackable item in the game. So the reason we're in the volcano, in fact, is to get the mummified bats, which have a 1 in 200 chance of dropping from every rock that we break, which is why we use mega bombs to kind of destroy the place as much as we can. And we already got one. Usually we don't get them that often. They're unfortunately a little rare. If you have any questions about the challenge, feel free to let me know. Just a full stack of every item that stacks is the goal. Thankfully, because of my Skull Cavern dive, I get to go to Ginger Island. Sweet. Oh, you were just waiting on the Iridium? Got a Dragon's Tooth. Very nice. Iridium's usually the first thing I get. It's usually either the hardwood or the batteries that give me trouble. How do you stack a stack that's already stacked? Carefully. Bring sneakers back. Did someone summon sneakers? Sometimes my thing doesn't update. Oh, it's not showing. It didn't show it to me. I apologize. Okay, so stonefish. Thank you. For some reason, it wasn't showing it to me. It does that sometimes. Okay, let me go ahead and up the stonefish and get sneakers on my head. Thank you, mermaid. I apologize, Wodamoda. It didn't update my activity feed for some reason. I was gonna say, it was weird that nothing had shown up in a while. And Scorching Lord, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Grab it all in the palm of my hand. But your hands wet with sweat, and your heads hasn't had enough. Is that it? 'Cause you're fooling yourself, you don't believe it. Which one's real? They're both real! That was a good floor. We got 5 magma caps. Not too many doublings, unfortunately. Stoned fish, not stonefish. What's the difference? When are you going to do Skull Cavern staircase runs? When I have more time in the day. It's more efficient to do them when I have, like, entirely free time. So, like, when I don't have to do fish in the morning. And it'll give me something to do later on. Once I'm kind of out of, like, once the volcano is done and whatnot. I need a new thing to do at that point. So I'm kind of saving it for later on purpose. We might do a few occasionally. Just to start stacking up auto-petters nicely. But yeah, it's actually kind of beneficial to save it for later. How many physicists does it take to change a light bulb? Do you actually have a joke prepared, or do you want me to? I could probably come up with a few. Well, I'm not going to use magic rock candy at all, mermaid. But yeah, even like the other things I'm using, it's not efficient to use them lightly. 100, 1 to change it, 99 to observe the results. That's just how science is done, though. It's important to observe results. There it is. You can find the sweet spot. And it jumps between the top and the bottom. The hotbar. Because it moves you slightly back and forth. The cat won't stop trying to eat my dinner. I was using magic rock candy. I probably should, in retrospect. Like, it's not like I'm gonna run out of magic rock candy. It's just, it's gonna take longer to stack it if I start using it. Actually, the more I think about it, the more you're probably right. cat deserves it. Yes, give cat the food. The cat has earned the food. Let's make sure our head's kind of up here. Thank you so much. It is Robolette Golimabork. Hope I'm saying that right. Hope you enjoyed your glasses push-up. Yeah, it's already going to take forever. I might as well just keep buying it. It's not like I'm going to run out of prismatic shards. Because I'll just pick one up every day. And even if I buy it every week, that's already enough shards to do that, plus some extra. Just move the statue inside when I'm sleeping, just to make sure I can get enough. I just dropped a bomb on on the Dougie for no reason. Dang. Nada. There's like 200 rocks right there. I was doing it because early game. That's true. I would need another, I think it's like 300 more magic rock candy to use it for Skull Cavern dives. It would improve my odds though, is the thing. So maybe I'd need less overall. I'd have to redo the math with it, because I did the math with Lucky Lunch, Q seasoned, which gives 4, right? So it's only 1 less luck. Maybe we'll have a way to Q season magic rock candy in the next update. You would also get prizzies from chests. Oh, that's true. Yeah, it would kind of refund itself. I'm not worried about the prizzies, though. I'm just worried about having to go buy it 300 more times. I think ultimately it would save more time though to buy it. I think you're probably right on this. Dwarf scrolls, almost. We've got 2 of the 4 done, and the other ones are within 100. Well, one of them's within 100. The other one's within a little more than 100. I should check when we get home today, but they're pretty close, like surprisingly so. I'm lazy and don't care enough for the extra point of luck. The thing is, 1 more point of luck adds 1 extra chest every 100 floors on average, right? Is that how it breaks down? And we do like, I don't know, that's about like 8 to 9 more chests per run. That adds up quite a lot. Wait, is there a new Haunted Chocolatier screenshot? Did that get released today? I might have to go check that out. Which isn't that much. Over the 200 runs I'm planning, that would probably erase about I think it was 300 runs. I don't remember exactly. That saves like 10% of the runs though, almost. Actually more, because it's a well, it's like a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's like going from 10 to 11 luck. So yeah, it's about a 10% increase actually. Okay, so it would save 1 in 10 runs approximately. Rough estimate. Hey, Samson, welcome in. Time zones are confusing. On my Discord, I posted time zone free, so it should adjust to your time zone. So if you do have a Discord and you want to follow it there, the schedule should be much more conceivable, I guess would be the way to put it. New shop today. Is it on Twitter, aka X, aka I don't care enough to remember? Let me check really quick. I just typed in Twitter. Oh, that's interesting. Tomorrow? 2 days. Okay. Oh, here it is. Okay, let me share the screen with y'all so you can see it. I'm sure you're also interested. Okay, let's see. New Haunted Chocolatier screenshot. There's a weird stone fish in the corner, which is odd, but we'll see. Ooh, we also get some Q&A stuff from Concerned Ape. We'll go through that in a second. Okay, let's see here. I was just having the most terrible dream. Oh, this is really cool. Let's do that. I love that style. The walls are so decorative compared to Stardew, right? And there's angles? What is this? This wall is angled. You have a Discord, but you don't use it. Okay, that's fair, yeah. Also, Sweet and Sunny, welcome in, by the way. I don't know if I said hi. Sweet Sunny, rather. All right, let's see what it says in the corner here. Looks like it's cut off on my end. Hold on. Do it like that. Okay, working on the 1.6 update right now. Wanted to share a Haunted Chocolatier screenshot. Anything else? Oh. Just don't want any pressure. Oops. What does it mean 1.6 is done, or has this been hiding for a while? Hidden. There's plenty more I haven't revealed. Just like to work on in secret. Nice bed. True, Sal. Absolutely true. Okay, that looks like all the answers. Grandpa got a new bed. Yeah, it does kind of resemble Grandpa, doesn't it? Definitely more like a wizard, though, right? I think that's... Especially the beard. Looks a lot like Grandpa's beard, though. You're right. Boo, welcome in. How are you doing today? Grandpa short as hell. Yeah. Yeah, look how short the bed is. I wonder if that's a reference to how badly drawn the other bed was. If you don't know Hubu is a wonderful streamer here on Twitch. Does a lot of, well, did Terraria earlier and has been working on a basically as hardcore as possible Terraria run lately, but also does a lot of Stardew Valley speedruns and challenges. Yeah, I'm so excited for this game. We have no idea when it's going to come out at all, though, so it's kind of hard for me to get like super excited until there's a release date. You're right, though. That is like super short. Like those are the feet poking out, I imagine. Like right there. Sometimes upload stuff on YouTube. This is true, yes. Sometimes upload stuff on YouTube. And including my embarrassing the embarrassing thing that I did with the gems when I claimed that gems. Of course, that wasn't in Habu's chat. That was in Lee's and Terp's chat. But for the last bingo, it was like the gems say gem next to them. That's how you know they're gems. They say mineral. For some reason, I thought they all said gem next to them, except for like the frozen tear, the earth crystal, and the quartz. CA has bed challenges. It kind of seems that way, doesn't it? I wonder if it's on purpose at this point, though. I wouldn't be surprised. He's definitely done stuff like that before. Music is making it so sus. The music that's playing right now? Well, it just switched songs, actually. Alright, let's go ahead and put away this hot Java ring. We're actually getting pretty close on these. I might start putting them in chests so I know exactly how many I have. Got a lot of iridium bands, that's for sure. Definitely do not have enough hot Java rings yet. It's really hard to tell how many are in here. Yeah, the luck doesn't matter at all, Lego. It's completely, just whatever you get. Was it your first one, too? The first one's much more likely than the rest. Also, where's that, Lego? Sorry, I just missed your message. Yeah, the first mummified frog has like a 10% chance, and then they're 1 in 100 after that. So you did get lucky for the second one. The first one's very common, which is intentional, because it's like, You get the first one just to donate, and the rest are just kind of around. I've gotten 2 in a row before, though, so it's not impossible. In fact, it's one of the top watch clips from this channel. Because I was flabbergasted. What's the percentage chance of a Skull Cavern floor where the lava is under the second rock to the left with star luck? That's very specific. I don't know if there's an actual direct answer to that. We're just gonna go to bed. I don't think there's anything else I can do tonight that matters. I was thinking about it for a second and just like, no, let's just go on to Sunday. We got 1 week left in the year. It's called a scam drop. Okay, that's not very random. I see what you're saying now. It's actually like the last rock. It depends how many rocks are on the floor, I think, or how unlikely it is. It's very unlikely, but it does happen. Heck, there's still a glitch in the game that exists for the harder mines on the forest floors where you can just not get a ladder at all. I never ran into it because I have ladders that I use all the time, but it can definitely still happen. I see it on Reddit all the time. People are like, why is there no ladder on this floor? And it's always the jungle floors of the harder mines. Second to last is guaranteed? Oh, okay. I see. I see. That makes sense. Does that work on treasure floors too? The second to last is guaranteed. I want to decorate the walls of the farm so badly. It looks so barren to me. Oh, you mean the farmhouse? I should actually get in there and decorate that. That's one thing I could definitely fix up. Yes. Okay, they're always guaranteed. I knew there was something that made it so absolutely worth checking the checking for shafts in there. I didn't know it was that though. Yeah, that's why you break the treasure floors. I didn't know exactly the mechanic behind it. I knew there was a reason though. I didn't know it was always the second though. That's kind of cool. Second to last, rather. Alright, we got a few molds to pick up here. Oops. I think this just happens when there's sticks on the floor. Oh. I see. So if it can spawn on the sticks, so the ladders can spawn under the sticks in the code, but it can't actually produce a ladder when it's mined. Okay. Well, I was gonna say that's cool, but it's not cool. It's a glitch, but it's interesting, I guess would be the word for it. Ah. All right, that makes some sense. I can see exactly how that happened now, too. Because Concerned Ape probably didn't want there to be, if like a bunch of logs spawned, there would also be a bunch of rocks. But he didn't think about the fact that it would make it so the freebie ladder doesn't always spawn. Okay, that makes complete sense now. And now I'll remember it because I understand the mechanics behind it. I probably won't remember it exactly, though. Ooh, the rainbow trout are ready today, too. So, big fishing day. Why are you taking the fish out of the fish ponds? Because they grow back. So this is my way of getting the fish. I go down to 3 because then it takes exactly a set number of weeks. Because they always grow on integer number days. So basically like every 1 day, every 2 days, every 3 days, every 4 days. So if I take it down to 3, it'll be ready on the same day of the week. So for instance, I think red mullet is every 2 days. So in 2 weeks from now, this red mullet pond will be back to 10. And it'll be ready to be emptied on a Sunday. I used to have them all to the same day. But it got kind of boring. So I kind of mixed it up a little bit. So it used to be like one day out of the week I would spend all day fishing everything up. If they lined up. Sometimes they don't always line up. But it would always be on the same day. So it would be like, I think it was Thursday for a while. But that proved to be a bad idea for a few reasons. There's a festival on Thursday and some other stuff like that. You also kept failing to keep them on the same day. Yeah. It kind of fell apart, and it wasn't strictly necessary. I still only go down to 3, though, because it's good for the row. If I go down to 1, the row is less likely to spawn. And it's also a good amount to only harvest every so often, and not as regularly. Gives me a good break in between harvesting fish, I guess. Would be a good way to put it. Without completely taking the row chance and throwing it out the window. But yeah, I basically just replaced all the ponds. The only one that's still here from, like, even a few streams ago is the ice pip one. And that one's going to be there for a long time. Because for whatever reason, the chance of row on an ice pip fish pond is very low. I don't know why it is that low, but it just is. Seeded purposes, it's not been that bad to fish pond manip every time you go to Robin. Okay, so you only do it when you happen to go to Robin. That's probably a smart way to do it. Yeah, if you've got the predictor open, I guess it's actually pretty quick to figure out what tiles you want to put the fish ponds on. You gotta leave a lot of your farm open, though. I can't imagine you have the golden clock yet, so probably takes a lot of clearing to keep everything at bay. Still building coops, yeah. Do the second legendaries have row? They do not have row. I do need to catch 999 of them, though, which is a little unfortunate. I haven't been counting. 6, 3 more. Good. You have 4 coops? Oh yeah, you're going the golden egg route. That's pretty smart. Also was not really an option when I first started. Will be my excuse for not doing it. Yeah, I'm sure I'm sure Filthy knows exactly how much it is. Okay. Put the rod away. Put the rod away. Good job. We did it. Yay. Alright, there's going to be an ad in just a minute. I apologize. There it is. Alright, let's see here. Sunday. Let's go see the traveling cart. We have not had good luck with the traveling cart for a while. We got like 1 juice in the last year and a half. We still get like coconuts and stuff, but those hardly matter in the long run. They do help though. And I might as well buy them since I'm checking anyways. No such luck. The annoying thing I'm running into is all the things I'm finding new solutions for are things you've already done. What things are you finding, though? I'd love to hear, like, better solutions. Or other ideas, at least. Sunday. Ah, we have to go harvest the jade today. Let's go do that. I am curious about the other solutions you've worked out. Even if I'm already done with them, I'd love to hear what I did badly. Oh, yeah, I thought about that. Well, actually, I was going to do cork bobbers, which was, the fact they don't stack made that a lot less interesting, or a lot less exciting in terms of stuff I wanted to do. Honestly, like, doing the mahogany trees, I actually really enjoyed cutting them. It, like, felt fun to cut the mahogany trees down. Yeah, you have infinite Q coins because you're gambling. You're cheating at gambling. I guess it's not cheating. It's predicting the gambas and using that to your advantage. Yeah, that's a good way to do it then. Definitely a lot easier than moving 1,500 cork bobbers over. More than that, right? Cork bobbers are 5 each. I needed like... Well, actually, when I was doing this, I think this was before 1.5. Oh no, there was deconstructors, so it was after 1.5. Yeah, moving a lot of bobbers, basically. Got the alien rare crow. You beat me to a stack. It's only 10 mil. I mean, that's true in a way. I could have done predictorless blackjack, but this is more fun anyways. It's not like I'm using that time for anything productive. Speaking of which, I might be using that time again shortly here. I've been going for 2 hours, so it's just about time for my break. But let's see where our staircases are before we take our break here. $200,000 hardwood fences. That's like nothing though. My sleep medication's working. Good to hear it. We like working as advertised sleep medication. Does that mean you're about to fall asleep though, Samson? If you are, I hope you get some good rest. It reminds me of the chemo drug I got. Well, it wasn't a chemo drug. It was, I think it was anti-anxiety medication. They gave it to me to help me sleep when I had the chemo drug. That stuff was insane. I would take it and I would like literally be asleep in 10 minutes. So I had to make sure I had to take it when I was already like in bed or about to go into bed. Good night, Samson. I think it was for my nausea, but I used it to help me sleep. It made you so drowsy. Right. Oh, we wanted to check, right? I'll be asleep soon. Yeah, I believe it. Okay. We'll do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whoops, 6, almost 7. So let's go ahead and do 6 times 36 times 999 plus 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 28 times 999 in parentheses. Okay, that's 243,756. You pull up my spreadsheet and go ahead and let you all in on the secret. So you're not just staring at staircases. Go. Although this in particular is not the spreadsheet. We can move on over though. We're in year 39. I got the Junimo statue and the plush bunny. We're about to go to the flower dance. That'll actually be today, probably. Forgot to mark those, though. Okay. And we're on to staircase problem. Where are you, staircase problem? There you are. Okay. Current staircases. Let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can see a little better. So instead of 238,761, we have 243,756. Aha! We did it! We technically now have enough staircases. Spark, welcome in. Why does the Legends portrait look like twice divorced father of 3? This is one of the, I think this is the rare fish bundle thing. We call it the stonefish. Welcome in, Spark. It's really good to see you. So, yep. We actually have an entire, almost an entire extra stack. More than we need. Night, Samson. Quality fish bundle. All right, that's the name for it. I just love that the fish looks so stoned out of his mind. Hi, Spark. How are you doing today? All right. We're going to keep on getting jade for a while, though, until we have a sizable amount here. But we are going to make our way down to Sandy's and start gambling, because bathroom has come knocking, as it were. And I can't exactly tell it to stop. My dog is pinned right now? Oh my god, that's so cute. I'm glad to hear it, Spark. I'm doing well as well. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. All right, so let's go ahead and do a gamba. We've got pretty much the easiest simple luck I can have maxed out, and we're going to be letting this run for about the 15 minutes or so that I'm going to be gone. I'll leave the stonefish up because that's kind of fun. So I'll be back in a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and start a prediction. Are we going to get a triple diamond, or star drop, diamond, or cherry is going to be the question while I'm gone. And I'll see you all in just a little bit when I get back. Have a lovely break, everyone.
Oh, it's a person.
Hey, Mobber. I'm on break right now, but I'll be back in probably about 10 minutes from now. I feel the spin. It's coming. That cherry was pretty close. Well, personally, I have not seen a single triple cherry diamond or star drop. But I am back. But I got some grape juice to sip on, so I'll wait a minute or two. Yeah, Spark, I think it intentionally teases you a bit. Hey, Nagam, welcome in. Yeah, I have an auto clicker. So while I'm on break, I should have something that says I'm on break while I'm on the screen, huh? I kind of realize people are coming in and probably not realizing that I do this at a break. There's plenty of screen real estate I can use on there. That'd be a smart idea, huh? Wish I thought of it. I can even explain it on screen. Yeah, I probably won't remember. All right, we'll run. Oh, nope. It was a diamond too. We'll run a few more here. Hey, Bucky, welcome in. You're just sad I missed the prediction? Oh, that's a shame. Looks like it's going to be no, unless the next one here. This will be our last one. I'll turn my camera on while I'm waiting. Cherry? Cherry? Milk. Oh, it was close. All right. Sorry, y'all. That was a no. No is what we ended up with. Thanks for playing. Gives me hope and then tears it away at the last second. Yep. Rest in peace, Chunky's points. You had a good run, Chunky's points. You had a good run. L plus ratio plus Chunky. 3 words that belong more together than any other 3 words. Alright. I think we'll spend the rest of the night bombing here. We're about to run out of bombs, though. Scam? Who's scamming? It's been yes more than it's been no, I think. OMG, Algo. What did I do? Was I mean? I might have been mean. You should totally bomb your chests. The chests don't actually break if they have stuff in them. So it wouldn't be as amazing as you think it would, Spark. If you do want to, I think Lee Chat has a clip. Because she, oh, we missed this. This would have been nice to have. Yeah, Lee Chat downloaded my world and played it on stream. She was doing like farm tours for viewers. And so I submitted mine. And she spent time bombing at the end. She bombed everything. Yeah, really? I don't know if it's a clip. Just me suffering in Minecraft then? Wait, what's going on? Why are you suffering now? What a menace. I know, right? Hey, VV, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. You had a good time. That's some fun steam to blow off, blowing up someone else's farm. Okay, basically. Here we go. Bring it on, Spark. Come to me. Here we go. Oh no! Blew up all your chests? That does sound like a creeper, for sure. Can definitely say that. And no one was there? And you had to explain it? No, guys, I swear, I found it like that. It was like that when I got here. Wait, Fiddlehead, no! I'm just gonna die now. You see that Fiddlehead just explode? It's like watching your childhood dreams crash before your eyes. Nothing was lost except for the organization. That's the hardest part. Hell, Fiddlehead. If only there was an emote to express Fiddlehead disgust. I honestly think Fiddlehead Burn might be my favorite one of the onion emotes. I just love how it turned out. If you zoom in on it, you can see like the look in my eye. I'm like looking at the burning Fiddlehead. There's just something so beautiful about it. It's a little hard to tell on the actual emote itself, though. But I did get stickers of it, so if anyone comes to TwitchCon, I'll be handing those out. Onion's so talented. Don't tell them I said that. I'd give Onion an artist badge, but they're already a mod, and you can't do both for some reason. I feel like those should be like definitely not mutually exclusive. Those are like completely different things. I understand that VIP and mod is exclusive because one's just supersedes the other, but I feel like the artist badge shouldn't compete with the mod badge. It's the spiders. Oh, let's grab this though. Okay, we have to be careful not to go down the ladder. We got another doll, which is awesome. Set recorded, no 6 hour plus. Ah, I see. Huh. I wonder what changed or what Wickedy was doing to get the 3 movements. I swear I used like different Sebi gifts before. You can make me mods so you can give Onion the artist badge. No. I have no need for more mods. I think my current level of mods is perfect. 1. I love having Onion here, but I don't even think I need a mod unless something really goes wrong. I have been considering more for like emergencies, but it hasn't really been a problem yet. Ellie, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you're having a fabulous day so far today. We did run out of bombs, didn't we? Hi, I'm new here. Welcome in, Ellie. We're doing a challenge to collect 999 of every stackable item in the game, which is a very, very long challenge. I've been working on it for over 6 years now, and it's probably going to be another 1.5 to 2 before I get it done. We're talking about mods. We're talking about Onion mostly. Chunky instant no. We're talking about moderators or mods? Moderators. I have been thinking about a new modded farm, but I'm going to wait till 1.6 comes out, probably. And probably a little bit after, so mods all have a chance to update. Do you want me to go through the remaining ones? I kind of want to do it myself, Mermaid. I'm thankful for you doing it and everything, but I don't know. It just feels right that I should finish it because I started it. I'm almost done, honestly. There's only a few... Well, it's about halfway. 6 years in game? No. Since the game came out, pretty much. It's about a year after the game came out I started this challenge. But this farm that I'm playing on now has existed basically since the game came out. It was just my first farm I played on. And it's just continued to keep on giving the gift of stuff to do. Yeah, and we're near 39 now. So you could say I've been working on this challenge for close to 35 years in game, probably. Because I think it was by year 4, I'd pretty much done everything you could do in the game. At the time. This was before perfection. This was back when there wasn't all that much to do overall. There was no island. I think this was just after the post-CC quest came out to get in the wizard's basement. And the mutant bug cave and everything. So there was a lot of stuff missing from the game. No fish ponds. At the time, I was still thinking I was going to catch all the fish, which was a fool's errand for sure. Working on a modded perfection farm, aiming for, or modded farm right now, aiming for perfection. Now you're sleeping most days. I want to avoid the automation mods, because I feel like they're not good for Stardew. Maybe like a few like light ones, but the current automation mods I know of are just they're too easy. I don't know, if I had to construct the things that automated more, and they were more endgame, I think it would be better. Like, automate's just way too easy. You just put stuff next to chests. That doesn't feel like it should be how it works. There should be something more like create, I feel like. I'm not saying, like... I guess I would say I'd like something more like create. I'm not saying it should exist, because, obviously, whether it exists or not is not up for me. I'm not a fool. I don't think you're a fool, Chunky. Oh, we gotta wait 20 minutes. I got here too early. I want my coconuts. Gosh darn it. Sandy, open your door right now and present me with my 10 coconuts for Monday. Thank you. And let's go to Ginger Island and get our new quest. Coconuts. Coconuts.
Thank you,
coconuts,
Cat.
coconuts, 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 coconuts. Coconuts. Coconuts, 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 coconuts. Ah, recipes for mods. Yeah, I kind of want to very carefully choose the mods that I'm playing with. I'll probably take, like, expanded. But I want to, like, adjust some things. I might make the days longer. That seems like it's a good idea when you have that many mods playing. Because the days are, like, too short otherwise. Ah, manually catching all the fish is a fool's errand. No, I do think you're a fool on this one, Chunky. That one's pretty excessive. Some of the fish, sure. I'll go not direct quote. No, I said that. You can write that down as a direct quote. It's way too much to catch every single fish manually. There's just too many fishies. Way too many fishies. Whoops. Oh, that's it. Have you tried getting good? It's a time thing, not a hard thing. Although some of the fish are pretty hard. Oh, why is it always these things? Okay. Give me back Skull Cavern Invasion. You showed up once and then left me again. Okay, nothing down here. 402 fish. I'm kind of okay with more fishes as a mod. I think that's fine. I imagine most mods have, like, compatibility patches with, like, expanded and Ridgeside. I like having onion here, Elgo. I have never said that once in my life. You shut your mouth. No, I'm kidding. I love it when onion's here, but onion has class. Class that I don't possess. That's for sure. Alright, let's go get this quest all done. See, if I said the inverse of that, it would be perfectly fine. Onion is bae. Yeah, that's true. I do like onions. Singular is a little harder. Onion is my meow meow. True. I love onions and I love onion. JK unless. Well, Chunky, you're here right now and Onion's not, so that might say something. I just like to point out, if I had Skull Cavern Invasion right now, there was a monster floor on 2. No, it was on 1, wasn't it? 1 was useless, but it will be better tomorrow. It'll move down. I think it was 1 and 4. That'd been so nice. I should take those shafts instead of passing them for no reason. I cannot believe we've been friends for 3 years. Oh, that's so awesome. I didn't know that, Spark. They terrorize you all the time. Onion terrorizing people? No way. I've never seen Onion say a bad word about anyone. Now, bad words about everyone. I've heard that. But it's like collectively. My dog's barking and he shouldn't be. Where are my fiddleheads? I don't see a single fiddlehead. Onion swears a lot. That's true. That's true. I think that's a your generation thing. No, I'm kidding. I just don't like swearing all that much. I never really have. Maybe like when I was in middle school, I kind of liked it. Rain totems. Nice. But like, it just feels weird to me. Like, I don't feel like I need to swear to make my points at all. It doesn't, like, make me feel good when I do. Not to put people down who do swear. Swearing's fine. I don't really care that much, but it just feels weird to me to do it. Which is why it's very easy for me to be family friendly. Probably also helps that I teach high schoolers, so I know how to chunk. Is chunk the word? When you can, like, change personalities based on the situation? I think that's the word. More of a filler word than anything. That's true. Like the dolphin sounds from SpongeBob. Or all the other ones at the end. I swear often in my engineering homework. I will say, I swear more when I'm talking to myself than any other time. I think 90% of my swears are when I'm talking to myself. Not always about homework, but it's like when I'm just like doing something. Maybe I just don't like saying swear words in front of other people. I don't know. Couldn't explain it. Oop. Dude, after the Skull Cavern invasion, the little serpents just look cute to me. I can't like think of any other way to describe them. They're just kind of cute. Like, look at the little guys. If we see any before the end of here. Doesn't look like it. Oh, maybe? No. Potato seeds? It's like the game knows me. Alright, that was unfortunate in terms of things I got. But we got our 25 Q gems, so we'll take that. Oh, we're done with relics. I forgot. Oh. Cool. Alright. So that got done pretty quick. What else are we going to do today? Monday. Too late for the volcano. Just in time to blow up the mines. Okay. Sounds good. Wait. I linked you the sheet, but I don't think I gave you permission to edit it, right? You're just adding it to your downloaded copy is what you mean? I assume I didn't give you permission to edit it. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Maybe I will trust you. I mean, I'm sure you're doing it perfectly fine. Yeah, no edit permission. I think Jess has edit permission on that sheet. Because they helped me out with, let's grab some bombs here. Like, getting it set up. We're almost ready for actual setup here. Once I have all the people, all it takes is a little bit of, Oops, why'd I switch those? That's for volcanoes only. Oh, okay, mermaid. Yeah, I'll do that. You have a timer on screen, right? I guess I could do it with the timer off screen, but it would be a lot harder. Okay, you got it on screen. Perfect. Live split! Like how my live split still looks like it did for the Mines Madness tournament. I haven't changed it at all. Whoops, dang it. So I never really edit my live split. I only ever use it as just a count up timer. I don't do splits or anything like that, so I've had no reason to change it. Let's drink this before he nauseates me. Didn't even need it. Hey, I know you, strange doll number 1. Ooh, half translucent on OBS. Okay, that's a smart way to handle it, I think. Yeah, I see. So it's not... So it saves, so it's not translucent? Or is it still translucent when you view the video? Hey, Dark Sticks, how are you doing today? It's good to see you. We're blowing up the mines. We're showing the nauseated ghost who's boss of these mines. Okay, so it's translucent on video, too. I sometimes put it on my other monitor. I'm remembering this now. Because I can slot it onto, well, for me, Streamlabs, without it being actually over top of my Stardew. So sometimes I'll have it, like, somewhere else entirely. But normally I just put it in the top corner. Then again, I'm not using splits, so it doesn't cover that much of my screen. That's what you do as well? Okay. Not doing great. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Sticks, I hope you feel better soon. There we go. Let's not blow up the, I almost sold the Galaxy Soul there. I see. That's what I thought you meant at first, but I misunderstood twice there. I double misunderstood. Gotta be careful about those ladders. Luck's too good. Actually, does luck affect monster ladders? Or is it just because I have so many monsters that they keep spawning? Luck does not affect them. Interesting. I would have thought it was more likely with luck. Holy macaroni, that's a lot of enemies. Yes, we did drink Monster Musk. And your comment might have saved me here. We're not getting super lucky so far. That floor in general just has a lot of enemies. I think the harder mines has more enemies. But then, yes, I also have Monster Musk. Get as many as possible, because I can get things like Q gems from them. We did not get a mummified frog there, sadly. And then sometimes you get a floor like this, where there's like no monsters at all by comparison. Why are there so many mobs? Just some stacking bonuses. So we want as many mobs as possible. But the harder mines, these mines here that I've kind of like turned to make harder, spawn more mobs. The fact I'm using Monster Musk spawns more mobs as well. So this is an item that increases the amount of monsters that spawn. And I can actually double activate these mines too, which is a little complicated to explain, but I'm not doing that right now. This is just the normal ones. Also, River, welcome. Or actually, you have been here for a minute, haven't you? And also, Disco, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Mods or game completion? No, this is vanilla. Yeah, these mines are normally already crowded. With Monster Musk, it really ups the amount, for sure. When you see a monster floor on the Dangerous Skull Caverns with Monster Musk, you never think there's a lot of mobs somewhere again. You just get so many. I probably had like well over 150 on the same floor before. These spiders also spawn like in groups rather than single spiders, which is why you end up with so many. Purple Gang, let's go. Look at this. Yeah, the Monster Musk is vanilla. You unlock it through one of the bulletin board quests. So like the big bulletin board underneath Lewis's house there. There's a quest there, and if you finish it, you get the crafting recipe. It's probably right at the bottom here. Yep, Monster Musk. It's kind of like the opposite of Oil of Garlic, where this keeps monsters away. This like doubles the amount of monsters basically that you get, which is very helpful when you're trying to get items that the monsters drop, which I'm always trying to do. Ah, yeah, no problem. Let me know if you have any other questions. I mean, Sticks, your name's kind of purple. I'd call it like lavender. It might just be my monitor though that makes it look more purple than blue. It's a different purple for sure, if it is purple. There's some monsters. Winter's my favorite season. Definitely good choice. I like how chill everything feels in winter. It feels like real winter. I think ConcernedApe did a wonderful job of making the seasons feel distinct in this game. I feel like atmosphere in general is like a very underrated thing in video games. Or maybe not underrated, but people don't realize how much they enjoy it. Like, people say they love Stardew Valley because it's like a comfy game, and they don't realize how much of a role atmosphere plays in that. I'm proper blue. Yeah, it's probably my monitor. I think my monitor orange tints things a bit to protect my eyes. Not as bad as it used to. I turned it off a little bit, I think. I think winter might be my favorite season too. In-game. Need to do those quests more? Yeah. They've got some good stuff in those. And then some not so good stuff, but the good stuff kind of outweighs it. You have to finish them anyways for perfection, so it's worth doing them for sure. Friendship level doesn't actually make a difference to the tiles? Really? Functionally the same. For any bachelor? Is that what you're looking at? Or for any person, I guess? Surely, like, the house for Pam and Penny changes things, right? Maybe not significantly, though. For Seb, for specifically. Okay. Only done Seb. Not that I can undo it anyways, but... Alright, back we go. I have one monitor with eye saver and the other one isn't. The eye saver is my main gaming monitor. That seems fair, yeah. Gotta keep your gaming eyes strong. I've considered getting those gamer glasses. I feel like it'd probably be good for me. But I have to get like prescription ones. That would be a lot more expensive. Look at all these Void Essence. Let's actually take and put these away real quick. It's always good to get an update on how things look. He moves at 9:30 from tile 9 to tile 10. Okay, so it's only 2 checks. Interesting. Hey, James, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the game really opens up when you hit, when you finish the bundles. I mean, it's already pretty open, but, like, once the bundles are done, there's a lot more to do still. Yeah, let's put this away. How are you doing today, James? What rings do you alternate? I don't typically alternate them all that much, but I usually alternate this bottom one between these guys. This is my napalm one. All 3 of them are, so I always keep this one because it gives me extra monster drops, and it gives me a speed boost whenever I kill a monster. This one is napalm. All 3 of them are, what do you call it? Iridium bands with something. Napalm, luck, and immunity. If I'm wearing this, so like right now, I'm immune to all status effects. So I use that sometimes for the nauseating ghost. But lately I've just been solving it with Ginger. Yeah. Napalm is just really fun to kill monsters with. I just enjoy it. I don't even know if it's ideal. It's just fun. Yo, we got our first row done on there. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. I'm just finishing up things here for the last Monday in spring. Not IRL, notably. We're on the last Tuesday in summer. Not really, but it feels like it sometimes. Feels like summer is winding on down. Although it's definitely putting up one last hurrah. It's freaking 90 degrees out right now, and the sun's already going down. Just so hot. Almost enough jade for 100 staircases, just in case for Skull Cavern. Yeah, if you want to get deep, staircases are definitely the play. It's peaceful to come and watch you. My playthroughs are wildly modded, so I've forgotten vanilla things. I really like vanilla in this game. I do want to try a big modded playthrough eventually. But I think I'll always really enjoy vanilla for this game. I think Concerned Ape did a phenomenal job making things feel good. Not to say that mods can't enhance things a little bit, but I feel like this keeps it the coziest. Still, this like feels the most like my grindy little cozy game, right? You got to 33 without any. Very nice. The deeper you are, the better, because you get more iridium the deeper you go. So a lot of the times it's really good to like quickly go through the first few floors and then start mining more. Yeah, the pits make it quite a difference. Let me check something really quick. I think I got a DM. Oh, it's from Mermaid. Thank you, Mermaid. I'll check it later. It's probably a link to the spreadsheet, right? Sometimes DMs are important, so I make sure to check them occasionally. The serpents, yeah. They're so speedy. The hammer's really good for them because you can, just the YouTube video? Okay. The hammer's really good for the serpents because you can slam it on the ground when they get close and they'll never actually touch you if you time it well. Sword also works pretty well if you can time it. The problem with the sword, if there's more than one coming, it gets a lot more difficult to defend against them. With a hammer, just like keeps them at bay. I'll definitely check for the exact time, though, Mermaid. Is that the Jess? Didn't I just mention you seconds ago? Probably. I always mention Jess. The Valiant Son, aka Jess, is a wonderful streamer here on Twitch and an awesome friend. You should absolutely give Jess a follow if you're not already. What's up, gamers? Happy time zone for 14 months. Has it really been 14 months, Jess? That's insane. Thank you so much for the resubscription. Welcome back to the stack. Enjoy your emotes, your sub badges, and your ad-free viewing. They're also going to be live at GDQ. Wait, not today. Is it today? I saw some people jump into Plate Up, but I didn't think that was today. Uninterrupted algo for 14 months. I mean, I took breaks. But thank you so much for the support, Jess. That means a lot. Hope you're doing well. I'm so excited for TwitchCon. Oh my gosh. I'm trying not to think about it because I get too excited and I forget it's like more than a month away. Oh yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, it's not going to be now. It's not until we get to TwitchCon. Oh, that's going to be so cool. Am I like allowed to watch from where you are? Or is it going to... It's probably going to be behind doors, right? I want to like cheer you on from the background. Oh, yes? Oh, yes. We're going to make signs. We got to make signs. Jess and Terp signs. That's going to be so awesome. All right. Let's see here. Jake is also going to be there. Yeah. Oh, is Jake running something at GDQX? Oh, really? That's awesome. I didn't hear about that. Oh, watching. Okay, fair. All right. Let's see here. It's Tuesday? I guess we should keep doing this, huh? Grab some more jades. It's almost time to move on from jades, but not yet. We need some extra staircases. I'm actually not sure how many more I want. I kind of want to fill up all the chests and just have all those chests full of staircases. That just feels fun. I feel like that will be enough, right? Did you lose some? No, I need more. There's never enough jade in the world. I've actually reached the amount I need on average for all of the auto petters, Jess. I got to my 250,000 pretty much. But I want more because I'm going to need more for other things. I used 100 just yesterday. That required dying and Algo never dies. True. Never once have I died. Certainly not this stream. It's like the first... I got blown up by my own bomb. And it did exactly the 19 it needed to kill me. What's the damage range on a Mega Bomb? I also have 5 defense. Which of the shout out people is doing GDQ? Jess's. Those are the same 2 people, the Valiant Sun and Jess. Yeah, Jess has been on GDQ a few times. They're shy about it though, they won't say it. Jess is a really great commentator and speedrunner. Ran Stardew at GDQ like 3 times now. Didn't you do Plate Up, or was that was Flame Fatales, which that's technically is GDQ. I'm kind of a big deal. I know, right? Oh yes, Interpreter is also going to be with Jess doing the runs together, so they'll both be there. And I'll be there in the background. You might see me in the crowd shot if they do any crowd shots. What categories are you doing on Stardew? Oh, yeah. I'll let Jess answer. I think I know, but... That person knew me? What's it like to be so famous, Jess? Yeah, that is pretty wild. That's when how I felt when my friend texted me. It's like, hey, was that you I just saw in a Small Ant video? I was like, yeah? That was probably one of the weirder experiences I've had in my life. I believe Jess and Terp are running... It's like seeded mine's 50, isn't it? Or is it seeded mine's 120? I can't remember exactly which one. I think it's a seeded mines run, though. Which should be a blast. Yeah, seeded mine's 120. Glitchless. So AC and no other glitches. Alco just called AC a glitch. It's an unintended game mechanic. Riot. I mean, it's an intentional game mechanic, but not intended for other people than the devs. Need to train for a rematch? I know, Blade, we do. Now I'm back in school, though. It's a lot harder for me to do these. But I will definitely name a time, and I'll definitely come train. We've definitely gotten better, that's for sure. Just don't sleep. True. Yeah, there's lots of really awesome speedrunners here on Twitch that do Stardew Valley stuff. I feel happy to know quite a lot of them. I have tried speedruns. I'm just not particularly good at them overall. I'm okay. Like, I can do pretty decently because my AC is pretty good because I've had a lot of practice with it. As long as I have a good route to follow, I can do pretty well. I just don't have the patience to grind out runs. Like, for some reason, it just really bores me when... And that's not a really good attitude to have when you're trying to do well at speedruns. Just drop out. What you mean, Blade? Just drop out from what? I won't back down. Oh, school? No, I'm teaching, Blade. I can't drop out. That would be called quitting. Oh, Banjo-Kazooie speedruns are amazing. Also, we've had the Stonefish for like 2 hours now. We can get rid of that. Yeah, I love Banjo-Kazooie speedruns. Gosh. There's so many speedruns I got interested in, even though I never played the games. Alright, McDonald's man, welcome in and enjoy your lurk. And thank you for summoning Sneakers, Jess. I think that's our last Sneakers of the day, so let's enjoy it. I kind of want to skip the rest of today, but we can still bomb the mines, so that's fine. I'm watching Lee constantly opening and closing Plate Up right now, so I assume there's some mod trouble going on. Alright, let's go to the mines. I've routed out a few villager trade paths for saddles and bottles and champ. Oh, cool. Villagers are the one thing I really don't know how to do at all. Even in like casual Minecraft, I have no idea how to mess with villagers. Staddle? Did I say staddle? I probably said staddle. I accept my failures. Yeah, Maru. Marriage runs have gotten so optimized. I love seeing it, but I would hate to run it. It's good to have a backup. Yeah. I feel like I'm really good at quickly mining, getting myself iron armor and geared up. But it feels like, ideally, that's the thing you don't want to do. Like, you want to be able to play without all that stuff. But I'm, like, kind of good at it, so I don't want to stop doing it. But I'm, like, really quick to, like, redstone and gold and stuff, which can sometimes get, like, those power rail goals and, like, some of the golden apples or golden carrot goals done. You know where to find me if you need someone to lose 200 HP, like, really fast. Lava pools help. But, yep, we do, Jess. Thing at the bottom change on a timer? Yeah. There's like a way to... It's called like a ticker, I think. I don't know if OBS has it, but it's a... Slobs thing for sure. It basically just switches on a timer. Basically, I just give it a folder full of pictures, and it goes through it in order. I haven't updated it in a while, though. It might be a little off. I think I updated it from the last audit, though. So it should be accurate. As far as the spreadsheet is, at least. The conclusion was it was better not to inventory minute. Is that what we worked out? Are you allowed to use commands? Is there no menu that you can open that's not also the, What about the quest menu? Does that pause the game? Oh, yeah. I didn't know if you were allowed to use it outside the context of, Oh, okay. Yes, I have run multiplayer before. I wasn't thinking about the start, though. I was thinking about, like, during the game. I didn't realize that's what Mermaid meant by using pause. Yeah, you don't have to have the game paused with the inventory key to pause it. You can just do /pause. It's better with the inventory because as soon as you cancel out of the inventory, it unpauses the game, so you don't have to type it and then like quickly switch over. But you don't need to use the inventory. Yeah. Also, if you have the inventory open, you can copy and paste the invite code. I don't know where these things go. I feel like it's just made up. Like, where did that stick bug go? The bombs shoot them off in such random directions. Just use Steam Friends? Yeah, it is easier to do Steam Friends. That's what I mostly use, but... For instance, for Community Farm, I can't do that. But for non-speedruns, it really doesn't matter, I guess, to pause the game. It requires Algo to have friends. Thanks, Jess. I really needed the confidence boost today. You're supposed to be my friend. I have lots of friends. They're all awesome people. And totally not just my fingers. The gang's all here. Sure you do, buddy. Let's go get you some help. Hey, Odonata. Welcome in. How are you doing today? I put the joke tag in, but for you new chatters, we're our friends. Yeah. Jess and I are good friends. I tried to make my cry as sarcastic as possible. Make it clear, but I guess not everyone can pick up on sarcasm. Kids are especially bad at it. We were told explicitly in teaching school not to use sarcasm on children, because there's a good number of like students in middle school and high school that just do not get sarcasm at all. Like, they just don't understand that you're joking. And that's really bad from, like, an authority figure. It still slips out sometimes for me, though. Jess is back from Japan, but from what I've heard, they had an amazing time. Unfortunately, my autistic ass. Yeah, that too, for sure. Like, I was told in not uncertain terms, hey, don't use sarcasm with students. It's not a good idea. I think that's definitely true. Just like some don't understand it. Some people, yeah, as well, but I feel like it's more common when you're younger. Ooh. I don't know if I want to ask on here, but how'd the interview go? I think, based on what you said, the interview was kind of like a shoe-in, right? It's just whether or not they had room for you. Like, the interview was kind of a formality. It was just uncertain whether or not they were going to have space for you. Because you've been working with them for a while, right? And they like you. It's amazing how often that happens. People really like taking, well, I guess jobs, really like taking a known quantity over an unknown quantity. Which makes a lot of sense, right? Like, I think the school I'm working at right now just hired 2 teachers internally. From, like, positions they had already held. At the school that wasn't teacher. Because it's like they already know that they're, like, good people. In some ways, that's all it takes. Skirt? Yeah, I hope it goes really well for you, Jess. You deserve it. Get that job, get that money. Ah! Carve that path through the world. Can we have a D&D session at TixCon? I was thinking about it. I've been thinking about it for a little bit, actually. I think that's up to everyone, though. Because it is going to take some time. We could do, like, a short one, though, too. I think it would be fun to play in person. The thing is, we have limited time. And while I would agree that it would be really fun to do a session in person, depending on how we all want to utilize that limited time, not everyone will necessarily agree. But yes, I have thought about it. I'd definitely be willing to run it, for sure, if people want to play it. I gotta bring maps. We all have a limited time in this grand scheme. You're totally correct, Chunky. Are you 14? Because that's deep. Some people don't want to be a Dice Gremlin at TwitchCon. It's just the limited time that we have, you know? It's like, I agree. I want to play D&D. I'm not sure everyone will feel that way. I'm actually 1.4. Dang, you're pretty good at forming words and learning languages for someone who's not even 2 yet. Either that or you're the update that made all my furniture, all my machines stack. How dare you? Look at Jess. Giving you the fancy words. Although I think Chunky's learning Mandarin, right? Those are fancy words. It's good evening in Japanese. I double-clicked it to find out. Yeah. I think Chunky knows a bit of Japanese though. There's Chinese. Right. Correct answer. Receiving yes. To be opposite. Oppose. Orderly. Dude, Chinese characters have way too many meanings. Please eliminate 5. What time is it? Oh, I can play one more day. So I have a fantasy football draft in about 45 minutes, but I should have time for one more day here. One more day. Or one day more, I think, is Les Miserables. One day more, yep. Imagine getting a cauliflower in your mail. Oh, today's a short day, too. Maybe we can do one more after this, actually. Because all I have to do for the draft is, like, log online and then click buttons. But I should be able to do that, no problem. Like, as long as I'm done before 8:30. Like, even if it's a minute before, it shouldn't be a problem. Might be cutting it a little close, but... Button clicking is hard. True. Especially with my hands being all sore from, Stardew. Is that what it is? I'm gonna do my fantasy football draft, then go to bed, and have to wake up and go to work tomorrow. It's amazing how much time flies. Alright. We got a little time today. Who's your first pick? I have no idea, Braxton. I made an ouchie and have not been paying attention at all. I'm gonna try and take some people that I feel, based on who's available in, like, the beginning area, that aren't gonna get injured. Like, safe people, basically. I find that when I do well in fantasy, it's not because of the people I draft. It's because of the people I pick up. Because I pick up really quickly at the beginning. Like the people who show promise. Because I feel like at the draft, it's really hard to tell who's going to do well. But like by the first week, you have a pretty good idea. Cutest players with the nicest teams. My hype for the Lions is really high right now, so I'm afraid I'm just going to pick Lions players when I probably shouldn't. But there are some good choices on the Lions for points, for sure. Just pick the cutest players. All players are cute. Maybe not all of them. I'm so tired today. Me and the husband did so much cleaning yesterday. Congrats, first of all. And now I want to sleep for a week. I mean, take your naps. You deserve them. Naps are good for you, for sure. Take your naps. This away. And the flower dance is about to start, and if I do want to play another day, I should just go to it right away, I think. Probably. Like, right as it starts here. There's not much else I can do today. Maybe we'll go do our island stuff first. I did nap today. But what about second naps? 1 hour nap before meals are the best. You wake up and you just, like, are like, yes, now I can have food. Yeah, that's a good feeling. I agree. I did wake up to food, yes. I feel like it's a toss-up. This isn't naps, by the way. This is like when I wake up normally. When I wake up, I'm either like so tired that I just want to roll over, or I'm like just set and ready to go. I think it has to do with like your REM cycle and the timing of it. But it feels just so random to me. Like sometimes I'll get 8 hours of sleep and I'll just feel really tired. And sometimes I'll get like 5 or 6 and I'll just feel ready and raring to go. Gosh. Waking up tired after having the requisite amount of sleep is the worst. It's like, I did everything right and it still sucks. Die, tigers. Waking up with a headache is probably up there as well. You were supposed to cure the headaches, not perpetuate them. Yeah. I'm not even talking about oversleeping though. This is like I slept for 8 hours on the dot and I'm still tired waking up. It just feels rude. But yeah, oversleeping is definitely can cause problems like that. I've definitely done that before. Yeah, I agree. Yes. I don't know if I've ever had a bad enough headache to be a migraine before, but even with just regular headaches, it's just really bad. I'm tired to hear that, James. And Jess, for that matter. All right, let's go get our gosh darned rare crow. Then we can probably play one more day. One day more. I feel like I'm playing Civ 5. One more turn. You're not allowed to leave this place. Rude. I could technically dance with anyone, and I don't think it hurts my reputation with Leah. Which seems kind of odd to begin with, but... Maybe we'll do polls from now on. Because we'll know when it's coming and everything. Since I have to do it every year for 999 years, I might as well mix up who I dance with. Or maybe there'll be a skip button in the next update. Make every festival leavable. I think one of the patch notes for 1.6 was the Winter Festival is leavable. The Festival of Ice. I don't need to go to that one, though. At least make the dance skippable. I think that would make it much more bearable. That was fun. Time to go home. Look at what we've done. Torn into pieces. Can't deny it. Can't pretend. Just thought you were the one in my head. I see you all over me in my head. I see... Oh, okay. That'd make it stronger for marriage. That's true. Yeah. I think that's going to be in 1.6, Jess. Along with all the other things that 1.6 are going to add. Is going to add. I'm pretty sure that was in the patch notes. I'm not 100% sure, but I remember thinking and talking about it. It actually might make it worth it for going to it every year. Well, I have to do the traveling cart checks anyways, so it doesn't really make a difference. Just better to get it done earlier, I think. Would be nice for Sept marriage. What benefit does Sept marriage get there? Just being able to talk to him? Or is there some extra benefit you get from going to it? You can buy a love gift. Oh, is there a sashimi or frozen tears? What are the other things he loves? Darkness. Special dialogue after dancing with your spouse. That'd be kind of nice, right? Or like everyone stands around you and you guys dance at the end. That'd be kind of cute. I still don't know what the new festival is going to be. I'm kind of split between a fireworks festival in summer and then like a Valentine's Day type festival. The thing is, we already have the flower dance. Pumpkin soup. Okay. We already have the flower dance, so I don't know if we need another like Valentine's Day type festival. I think the flower dance is kind of supposed to be that, in a sense. I'm thinking it'll be a fireworks festival of some kind. Like early summer. Summer 4th, probably. It would not be in the alpha version. We would have heard about it if it was. I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's any NDAs on the alpha version. Yeah. A desert or island one. Maybe the fireworks festival could be at the island. That'd be kind of cool. So it's only there once the island unlocks. Or someone had this idea. Maybe it was me. Maybe it was someone else. I can't remember. But the luau could move to the island once the island's unlocked and the resort's unlocked. I think that would be kind of cool. I feel like it's better for a luau. Someone else had that idea. Was it you, Frazzle? It might have been you. I thought I remember having the idea, but I wasn't sure, which is why I said that. You just remember me saying that's a good idea? That does sound like something I would say. Hey, some random teen, welcome in. I think it's the first stack check of the day, and not to be rude, but it is rather disappointing, isn't it? There's a stack check with some cojones. Starting with an 18 is sure there's something there, isn't it? 629, very cool. I like how Brittany was summoned from the lurk with the stack checks. Speaking of people summoned from the lurk, welcome back, McDonald's man. What is it? 754 from Frazzle is still the top stack today. I have been awoken. My slumber was... Or what was it? Rumors of my slumber have been vastly overstated. Dang, McDonald's man. Maybe you should go back to sleep. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. It is just random. Got some low ones today. An 18 and a 6. Can't get the T set this year? That's a shame. Is this the Sebi year? There's only 2 options, right? Mermaid's been sleeping. I'm gonna guess you're 3? It's either 2 or 3, I'm pretty sure. Based on what I've heard so far. It is year 2, okay. You had Vincent year 1, Sebi year 2. I slowed down, fair. Lots to do on a perfection playthrough. Put that in, grab 3 of these, buy magic rock candy, smile at the camera, and go back. Up here. Today's the last day, right? Let's spend it blowing stuff up. Not exactly. We're gonna go to the volcano today. 224, that's good. Some of the crab pot items. How do you have that already? Well, you need more than 1 stack for most of them, because a lot of them are used in recipes. Not so much the freshwater ones. Hey, Starry Sarah, welcome in. How are you doing today? Made an account to watch this challenge. That's awesome, Starry Sarah. Welcome in. Bacon is the best. Welcome in as well. We're doing a challenge to collect 999 of every stackable item in the game, including, but not limited to, some of these lovely cinder shards here. Beautiful. 21 on the floor 1. We'd like to see it. I'm from YouTube. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions, Bacon or Sarah, about the challenge. We're actually just about to wrap up for today. I've got a fantasy football draft I have to get to pretty soon. But today should be the last day. But there's still plenty of today left. We probably got at least 10 to 15 minutes of stream left. All right. There we go. So right now, we're in the volcano, blowing up rocks and killing enemies. We're looking for 4 main things in the volcano. We're looking for cinder shards. We're looking for mummified bats, which come from blowing up rocks. We haven't gotten any yet. We're looking for magma caps, and we're looking for dragon's teeth. All of those things we need for stacking still. Yeah. I usually use the day for other stuff if I can't get a tea set. So actually when I get a tea set, the day ends up being shorter. But yeah, once I can sleep, then it'll be kind of nice to move on, right? You don't have to time everything perfectly. Yeah. I gotta use my time wisely. Do you have any fish ponds yet, Mermaid? Or is that a future endeavor? Hey, Burnt Soup, welcome in. How are you doing today? I knew that Soup was here, not because I saw Soup message. It's because I saw everyone else yell Soup in chat. I love you all so much. You have 4 ponds. I'm nipping more seaweed. It's crazy how rare seaweed actually is in this game. You don't really think about it until you need 70 ponds. First day of college, how'd it go? It's scary and 12 hours long. You know what? That does sound like the first day of college. Was it scary because of all the people you talked to? I think I talked to more people, or met more new people on my first time in college than I had the entire time I was in high school for. I also like pushed myself to be sociable, which is not something I normally do. And I actually met like a ton of people, and then promptly like didn't talk to half of them again. It was kind of crazy though. I think that day or that like week at least, overall, might have been the most extroverted I've ever been in my life. And it like really burnt me out from talking to people. Oh, you want this. No easy way between the two. Get that island obelisk quick. It might be worth just sleeping for island obelisk. Still socially anxious, yeah. Yeah, I'm not like an extroverted person. Just like something in me that day clicked. I think it was because how everyone else was acting as well. It made me be like, okay, I'm going to try and just like be sociable today. For a few days, really. It kind of worked out. I found out how the other half lives, the extroverts. It's a very different world out there. A brave new world, if you will. Look at the buttons! Look at the buttons! They're both right here. Need to get Krobus open, but you're lazy. That's fair. Actually, it's not. Open Krobus right now. This is such a waste. I can't stop myself. It's so fun blowing stuff up. Okay. There's a bat. Alright, let's make room for you. Let's also make room for the Omni Geodes. Should probably eat too before I die here. Yeah. The first few statues take a while. I imagine your money is better spent getting perfection done before you start getting statues of endless fortune. You just multiplayer dupe them, right? That's our first magma cap. Oh. You know what? I realized something today. Always check your life elixirs before you die. Learning in this economy? I know, right? Let me just go get my master's. That'll be $300,000. Thanks. Thanks, bye. Okay, thanks, bye. Thanks for the stack. Yes. Yes. Alright. So I have to stop hurting myself. Go this way. I did not take damage there. Imagine not having to heal. Couldn't be me. Oh, I hit myself. Nope, missed the rock. Nope. Can I do it? Yay, we did it. $24 lyriums? That's gone quick. That shouldn't blow those up. It was kind of close for comfort, though. Yeah, it's probably better to get Jades first and then move on to the other gems once you have more crystallariums than you know what to do with. What's your ruby to jade ratio? It's an important distinction for sure. Look at me playing safe now. Hey, we got a bat though. I said playing safe, and my health is in the red. Do we press on, knowing what fate awaits us? Maybe we just eat some spicy eels. I need those magma caps. They stack. I have spicy eels. We'll be fine. I have like 3 stacks of rubies. I probably shouldn't care that much about my spicy eels. Look at that. I didn't even notice that. Good thing I'm not that blind. I'm buying coffee. True. Yeah, buying coffee is better, technically. I'm just lazy, and I have a lot of diamonds. I think it's only better if you have gemologists, though. Or maybe it's, like, just very close. Good dodge. There we go. Oh, I almost got away. Lariums are better. Unless you have gemologist. Interesting. I was right. How often does that happen? Be honest. Or did I have it backwards? I might have had it backwards. That's also possible. Not often, never. Thanks, you all. You all bolster me with such confidence. It's incredible. Oh no. Well, we're starting next time with a fun inventory, that's for sure. We'll see if we can't drop off at least a few things so my inventory doesn't look like complete trash. filling up that stone so fast. Yeah, let's do this and this. Those two are together. Good, we made it. Okay. Yeah. I do like the hot Java ring. Oh, we passed out. Dang. We got most of our inventory clear, which is nice. Oh, by skipping the cutscene, you lose out on the eval points? Really? I wouldn't expect that. That is definitely a glitch. That should be reported for sure. I mean, maybe it's known. Okay. We're almost pushing 500 mummified bats. That's really nice. All right, y'all. I think now is as good a time as any to find a lovely raid target. Let's go ahead and see who is live. I have like several Discord notifications, so I assume some people are live. Oh, Brickell live, but Brickell playing Elia. I'd rather raid into someone playing Stardew. Yeah, let's raid into Terp. Terp is also playing at GDQX and is also super awesome. Let's listen to that music. Sneakers is loving it. Okay. Terp is doing community center speedruns right now. Is an excellent streamer and speedrunner, and you're going to have a great time over there. So let's go ahead and hit the raid up, and then we'll say our goodbyes. Terp, start raid. Okay, and I am going to go ahead and put up my ending stream screen, and we can say our goodbyes. Goodbye, Jess. Goodbye, McDonald's man. Goodbye, Frazzleduck. Goodbye, Odinana. Goodbye, Burnt Soup. Goodbye, Mermaid. Goodbye, Spark. Goodbye, Bucky. Goodbye, everyone who's been hanging out and having a wonderful time with the stream here today. I hope you all have a fabulous, fabulous rest of your evening, and I will see you all in the future. Bye for now, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
For checking in. I'm so
Garbage. Algo! Hey! What is up?